recording, and I will start by going over the game. Let me activate Showdown. So the first game we're gonna watch is... I heard that Endil guy is fucking amazing. He had a pretty good SPL I didn't send. Yeah. Yeah, one game from Endil will be featured, by the way, later. So I'm gonna remove the schedule. The first game I'm gonna go over is C against Astamaritos. This was played for Kalos Fight Night, so there was no stake technically. It was just an exhibition game. In those games, people tend to go a bit on the wild side because, you know, they wanna have fun. So let's get started. And we start with lead Septile against Tarator. So just so you know, guys, Astamaritos has been using and talking about Septile quite a bit in the ADV Discord and on the ladder. He was talking about a set with Endeavor and Roar, so let's see. Septile is a good matchup against Titar lead at least. The thing is, you do not one-shot with Leaf Blade, you wanna be in overgrown range. I believe he clicked Substitute on the first turn because he wants Septile slightly weakened as he uses Endeavor with it. So he goes Meta Growth on Idon Power. Oh yeah, another innovation from... let me check the volume here. Another exploration from Asta is Reflect Meta Growth that he uses on Hyper Offense teams. It usually tries to pair it with DD Gyarados, which now can like eat Rock Slide and the like. I think he mashed here just to scout whatever is like whatever the Swampert set and spread is to get a better idea of what he's facing, and he's behind Reflect anyway, so there is not much to fear beside an offensive Pert Hydro Pump. Can't expect the people to be fan if you're not even a fan of yourself. So it goes back to Septile on a Protect here. We have a TSS from C. Meanwhile, Asta is rocking some Hyper Offense with Septile and Reflect Meta Growth. So as you can see, the first sub was useful because now he gets to Endeavor the Septile for 75%. My problem with it, as you can see here, he rolled the Skarmory away. There is multiple layers. I would say he clicked Roar because with the Sand activation, he is now in overgrown range and also activating his Pitala Berry. So he gets to click a strong Leaf Blade here. Oh, that switch is sick, by the way. Rather than Leaf Blading the Skarmory and doing like not much damage and even losing Septile to Sand, he just straight up swapped to Magneton. Trapped Skarm, and it gets to have a strong Leaf Blade later with Septile. T-Bolt on T-Tar gets a useful power. Sub. Just so you know, it's a bit surprising to me that he's using Sub here because I tend to prefer using Sub Magneton myself only when it is paired. It is paired with a Leech Seed something. It's clearly not Leech Seed Septile because the last move is Leaf Blade. I like it with Leech Seed Celebi because now you can trap Magneton, Metagross. Well, seeded Metagross that is. He must have his reason, but I feel like Sub is pretty useless on Magneton outside of this specific scenario. In fact, it's losing health that could be useful to tank something like T-Bolt Zapdos. Wait, what do you mean techless? Oh, you guys are just having fun. Yeah. So he goes Mance on Psychic. It's DD Mance and he gets crit here. That's really suck, by the way. I know there is a full life Swampert waiting in the wings, but he's probably looking to weaken it for something in the back. So that crit is pretty detrimental. Now he's trying to set up with Gyarados. The thing is, there is Aerodactyl, so if it's not HP Rock, he needs to weaken it first. And that's why he clicked HP Flying here. So he clicked HP Flying because he expected Aerodactyl to come in. You want to weaken it for potential Gyarados sweep. Hey. Yeah, multiple people do that, and we have a Lapras, by the way, from C, going from Lantern Fetish to Lapras. Yo, thanks for the beats, by the way. Pretty nice of you. That crit from Celebi was big. So we have Lapras. If I had to say the niche of Lapras in ADV, I mean, obviously Water Absorb. Unlike Mantine, you have an actual coverage, so it's like a Stormy with Water Absorb, I guess. You have a free move. Usually when I use T-Bolt, Ice Beam, Pump, or Surf, and then you have a free move in like Perisong, Roar. I mean, keep in mind this was an exhibition game, so like while it's interesting, it doesn't tell the whole story. So I think the BL are gonna kill each other there. Subtile finishing of Lapras as it dies to Sand. The problem is Aerodactyl is pretty strong and this kind of offense. Magneton to bait Earthquake. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the reason it did that, wanted to bait Earthquake and set up Gyarados on it. T doesn't bite and goes Celebi, which doesn't have much to fear from Magneton. The fact that Magneton isn't clicking T-Wave or Toxic makes me think it doesn't have any of those. Otherwise, he would try to status the Celebi to have a free setup with anything later. Because it's pretty clear at this point that Asta, like, he has to sweep the game with Gyarados or whatever his last is. And it's Tyranitar. Let me check the chat too. I did until C got mad at me. I always say CA in my mind. Oh yeah, you're right. It's probably CA. It's probably better. Okay, so he tried to catch the Thumper on the switch HP Grass but failed miserably. At least the Celebi is paralyzed, so he can try to flinch it with Rock Slide. Gets another paralysis. He needs to get lucky now because he probably the problem is if T-Tar gets slightly weakened, Swampert can just kill it and doesn't even care about getting HP Grass because Aerodactyl is gonna be able to handle Gyarados. Yeah, now it's Leechy, HP Grass, so at this point it's just over, yeah. He sacks T-Tar. I believe Asta makes the right play here because it does... Okay, he Intimidate. Yeah, Intimidate because he wants to set up Gyarados on T-Tar. And as a result... Oh, it was Sub Salak, okay. So I think Salak Magneton is pretty nice, honestly. This turn makes me kinda mad. I guess that C could have known the team, but realistically I think C should respect the bug considering Gyara is... No, the Gyara is flying. Because he clicked it on Lapras coming in early in the game. And it wasn't super effective, so he knows the Aerodactyl was the Gyarados. Yeah. So I like Salak Magneton on offense like this because it can like be clutch to get a T-Wave going, since those teams relying on setups like Mance and Gyarados sometimes have big troubles against the like of Stormy and Gengar. So having Magneton be able to outspeed them and scare them away is pretty useful. My only problem with that, I feel like Sub isn't really good at activating Salak. I prefer Endure myself. It doesn't have Lead Sheet either to make use of Sub. Now he gets a paralysis with Celebi, so he can try to set up Gyarados. At this point, anyway, the thing is, yeah, it's HP Grass, makes sense too on this kind of team. I was gonna say the problem is C just knows what Asta is doing, so he wanna finish Aerodactyl. He wanna keep Aerodactyl for Celebi, and he won't for Gyarados, and he won't give him any more setup than 1 DD. Oh, yeah. See, dude, I remember when I watched that game live, I thought that was a choke too because I understand why he clicked Leech Seed. The reason is he didn't want. He wanted to have Leech Seed Protect available, maybe in case of a Rock Slide miss. But then he opens himself up to Sub Gyarados like this. I think Sub is pretty cool on Gyarados. I posted about it on the forums. gives you counterplay against this scenario specifically, but also like Status Blissey, even like Keywave Stormy, Toxic Pert. Now Gyarados has to go for the crit at this point anyway, on Aerodactyl. And yeah, it doesn't get it. There wasn't much from Asta. Like, Asta couldn't have done much, especially once the Salamence died from the crit. Yo, thanks for the sub! Greatly appreciate the support. Hope you guys are also enjoying this little moment together to talk about the tier. I feel like this team could have pretty much any regular Pokemon on the Lapras because it's just standard Celebi TSS. I guess Lapras helps a little bit to switch into something like Subsep Suicune, which is fine honestly because like Ice Beam Suicune is actually a big threat to Celebi TSS since they don't have like Zapdos or Blissey. So Lapras helps. You could argue the same thing about like Starmie though. You could have Starmie and have a better Pokemon. But yeah. Interesting set. I don't know if there is a set I want to put on the side for later. Reflect Metagross definitely has some interesting factor, but I don't really like it myself. I don't really like sprints in general in ADV. It's too little turns. But the synergy with Gyarados and Mance is great. Especially Gyarados, I would say. Mance is often checked by special attacks. Gyarados, a lot of teams have to deal with by sending something like Titar, take a hit and get the Rock Slide off. In this case, he was facing Aerodactyl. Pretty annoying. Okay, let's move on. So we are gonna go now over the ADV Open from Pokemon Perfect. This past week we had the semi-final and the final being played. So the first semi-final was between John X from Chile and 918. Two relatively unknown players, I would guess, by most people standard. John X has been pretty active in the ADV community though, building a lot, being quite enthusiastic about the tier. And he's getting some result here and there. So let's watch the first game of his semi-final. It was a best of 3 by the way. Zapdos lead against Mance. Usually both people switch out here. Yeah, so when Jirachi and Celebi, we have a strong Ice Punch coming. It's pretty rare to see Jirachi hard Ice Punching on Celebi, because Ice Punch usually means you have CM. So if you have CM, you would rather click it, especially if you're faster. Ice Punch doing 31 means this is a rather defensive variant of Celebi. Leech Hit, Baton Pass makes me think they pretty much compensates the Magneton in the back. The team confirms it. If this is Magneton in the back, this could be Choice Band Mance lead, even Didi, but usually Choice Band in the lead position. John X is trading the Snorlax with Swampert. Catches... Oh, nice switch here. I mean, nice switch from 98, I guess. Code the Snorlax. Even Zapdos double. Hot Durg. Okay, that's pretty ambitious because Titar doesn't die. Yeah. So the fact that he went Hot Durg not only confirmed that he probably doesn't have a good switch in, but he really wants Durg weakened. I mean, I know what John X is using, but even without knowing what he's using, you can pretty much already assume that he wants Titar gone. He sends Jirachi with his no leftovers, and it will Ice Punch. So at this point, it means this is either Lumberry for attacks. It's a set that we rarely see, but Mixed Jirachi has been used quite a few times here and there. Notably, I have one appearance in mind, and it was Undy against Linear, or Linear against Undy. It was one of the two in the Carlos Cup final. So he clicks Ice Punch on the lag switch, doesn't take anything. Cowboy Dan also uses? Okay. Yawn. Okay, that's uncommon. I'm not a big fan of Yarn unless you're using Snorlax with spikes, which usually don't really go together, to be fair. But Yarn with spikes at least get some nice punishes. Okay, that was a free T-tie, I guess, because even if Snorlax decided to stay in, it just goes to sleep. Yarn is good as provoking a switch at least. Sub Dynamic Punch, Ice Punch. Yeah, but it's leftovers less. I would think that Sub always have leftovers. So I'm rolling out Sub from this Jirachi. Heracross switching. Okay, the fact that there is an Heracross now without leftovers pretty much confirms why he wanted to get rid of T-tar. Because it's probably Sailak Heracross. Switches in on Fire Blast. Okay. So, I'm gonna click pause here. We're seeing Sailak Jirachi. For the people who read the forums or are active in the ADV community, this is like Gakurachi, so it's a set with Sailak, Berry, Thunder, Rain Dance, Ice Punch, and Endure. It's a nice Wither resetter. You also have Duck Protection in the form of Endure and Modest Ice Punch. Considering the fact that he wanted to get rid of T-tar but didn't kill it because it was at full, plus revealed the Heracross without leftovers, you know that he wants to reset the weather. So if I'm 98 here, 918, you preserve T-tar. He has a full life Snorlax too to switch into Jirachi. There is really not much to fear. Instead, yeah, that's definitely a mistake. So he decides to sack T-tar. And Jirachi reset the weather. So now stand is clear. Heracross is gonna hurt. Although there is Mance, but he has to watch out for whatever's in the back. Could be a Rain Sweeper. And not only that, but he also gave up. Yeah, okay, so at this point, guys, if you are in 98 spots, you do not also get Snorlax weakened. Because there is a high chance of a water Pokemon being in the back. I would say Suicune or Kingdra. Just send Swampert at this point. Swampert is pretty much useless. And you know you ward Jirachi by now. So he sends Salamence on Heracross as it subs. And it's Mixments actually. So why does he have this Celebi set? Does he really use this Leech Pass Celebi without Magneton? So with Sailak, Sword Dance, we're gonna see some Heracross things. +1 Swarm. Oh, it doesn't kill, okay. I was like, there is... it's not even close. I was like, there is no way, right? Revenge kill with Zapdos. Yeah, so John X was also talking about this set. He likes Thunder, Rain Dance, Zapdos. Reset the weather, get a stronger hit. Potential paralysis. I've tried it before, but I'm not a fan personally. There are too many situations where Zapdos wanna click an electric stab in Sand, and having to click Thunder when you need it sucks as fuck. Oh, it's sub 2, man. This is another set that Gaku posted. Sub Kingdra to play around status. It's true that like having HP Grass or Electric in the last slot isn't always that useful, honestly, because you are still walled by Milotic. You also you do not have much good, like really good chances against CM Suicune either. So Sub gives you status protection. You can fish for freezes against like Milotic at least. So now he's pressuring. Celebi is a threat right now. Oh man, John is playing this well. Wait, isn't he actually misplaying? As in 98? Surely you can just beat down the Kingdra with Celebi. And then you have Mixments revenging. The only switch that Jonix can make at this point is like either pivoting Snorlax to Zapdos or going straight Zapdos and losing even more life. Yeah, I mean Celebi still tank though. And yep, classic Celebi moment. Getting crit. So it still works out, but he could have gotten Kingdra a bit lower. Dragonclad doing 44, that's a lot too. But not enough. Also he has slower mans, man. But something else I don't like. I feel like I always personally want my mixments to be max speed exactly for those scenarios. Max speed is such a good speed tier in ADV. I don't think the extra damage is really useful compared to the fact that you can outspeed many Zapdos and speed tie stuff like Charizard, Jirachi, outspeeding HP Fire Celebi in every situation. Now it's gonna... So he's playing around the Rain being up so he doesn't get swept by Kingdra. Nice agility, but that's not gonna be enough. It's faster than Zapdos, but Zapdos got too many leftovers and now Kingdra is gonna outspeed and sweep. That's a pretty nice Snorlax hack, by the way. I wonder... Let me think this through. Yeah, he got an attack raise too, so Snorlax wasn't gonna... Pretty nice Snorlax, because if he misses against Swampert and gets outrageously unlucky, Zapdos can actually beat it with HP Grass, and Jonix takes the game home. Interesting team, for sure. Full on Rain with the Jirachi made to reset. Snorlax probably to bring T-Tar on the field and revenge kill it. Can weaken it or you can boom on it for Dugtrio and then you have Rain. It's a bit all-in on Kingdra or Heracross winning by themselves, I feel. I'm not a big fan of those Rain because of this reason. But it worked here. Yeah, I mean, Heracross didn't quite work. There was the Ment. It was Kingdra doing all the leverage. I feel like 98 should have won if he preserved the T-Tar. Yeah, also you live and die by... It's a very high variance team, by the way. But it worked, so Jonix was pretty happy, I guess. Thunder Zapdos made a lot of work, but I don't think you really needed Thunder extra damage. I don't know about the yarn on Snorlax in 98's team. That's probably... I don't even know why, like... That team is so weak to Skarmory too. Like, he has Metagross, but without Choice Band. Yes, Snorlax without Mag. And he's quite weak to Spikes himself. I feel like both teams are quite flawed, honestly. But interesting game, at least. It, like, differs from the norm. So we're gonna go into game 2 now. Since it was a best of 3. Metagross lead against Swampert lead. Swampert isn't common on his lead unless he's using the team from Lania Dump with Moltres, Gengar, Blissey. It's looking like it too. Oh man. Hard Gengar on Metagross? I guess Metagross never clicked Meteor Mash there, so Gengar catches Hot Boom, which is actually a play that a few Metagross would do in the situation, and it works against HP Grass. We see Rage Ice. Okay, as the Celebi switches in. Baton Pass again, goes on Metagross. Ice Beam for 23. Goes on Suicune, Earthquake for 40, so the Choice Band damage. Back to Rage Ice. Nice Rage Ice, by the way. Ice Beam doing a fat 45. Oh, that's a big freeze. That's really big. At CM Pass Celebi, you could have... That was a free pass here. Not like Rage Ice was gonna threaten much. Back to Metagross. Back to Celebi on the Suicune. They're both playing aggressively well. Gross can click Psychic turn 1 though. That's true, now that you mention it, I kinda forgot that, Siglet. You're right. Yeah, pretty risky game. I think he was just trying to catch the boom though, make a sick play, you know? Don't think he even took into account the possibility of Psychic. So back to Celebi, gonna see him again. As the Rage Ice come in. So he can Baton Pass or he can see him again. He decides to see him twice. Now dude, Rage Ice, even in an ideal matchup, like Rage Ice she's supposed to feast on Celebi, but even that's out of the reason why I don't like Pokemon like Regice. Like even in this situation, you're not doing much. I's been doing jack shit at +2. Yeah, I agree, and it's too risky to boom like on the very first turn. Because Protect Pert as a lead is not common, but you gotta respect it. So it goes Gengar, oh, and he reveals a T-Wave. Why did he go Gengar actually? HP Giga Drain on what? Is that his best move to hit? Oh, okay. I don't know if this is like next level baiting. Jesus Christ. Giga Drain first, works perfectly, and then gets the Metagross and one-shot it with Fire Punch. Good lord. And now Regice is back. +2 Gengar, so you can trade Gengar for Regice. Paralysis coming in, handy though. It's 52, that's a 2 KO. If it doesn't get fully paralyzed. Okay. So Regice is down. It did manage to T-Wave the Gengar. At least. Suicune Revenge kills. We see Zapdos. So we have a strong CM pass going from 98 with a CM pass but with physical pressure from Metagross, Choice Band Gross. And I assume what is looking like some Mixpert. And it looks like CM pass from it looks like a CM pass Ditto. Wait. Oh, it's Recover Variant. Not Giga Drain HP Fire. Which means, once again, if it was me, I would always use Magneton in the back. You don't wanna just, like, completely give in to Skarmory phasing you all day. So he goes Doug. Celebi easily eats that shit. Balance Pass to Swampert. What's what? Is Swampert even the play? Like, there is a full life Celebi and Suicune. What is Swampert gonna do? I think you go Zapdos here. I would go Zapdos personally. Wait, the Choice Band Swampert? Focus Punch is fucking 30. It's gotta be Choice Band damage, isn't it? What is this team? Double Choice Band with CM Pass all around. Oh, he's slow. He's got slower Celebi. Choice Band Gross. Does it even eat? Nope. Looks like a sweep. Sub. Okay, Sub Pass, I guess. I'm not a big fan of Sub Pass in this kind of structure. I like... With CM Celebi, it's way too tempting. What? What? What is going on? Why is it Charge? Charge doesn't even boost the special defense in ADV. Yo. There is no way he knew the mechanic. What the fuck? Charge for who? This was semi-final too. It was a C meme team. I see. Oh, I mean, didn't mean to do that on purpose, but yeah, it just got swept by Celebi. Yeah, honestly, I just think both teams that 98 brought, they're not good. They have a Celebi that cannot chat Skarm, with a few Skarm fodder and no Magneton. Then it does double the next electric move, but only the next one, you know? So, like, what? Why? Why even? Yeah, you can't store it, so what's the point? I guess sub and then you charge against Celebi, but Celebi recover on the turn anyway. Yeah, if I were to use a Zapdos pass with Celebi, I always use Agility Pass or Roar. Roar is pretty nice because you have this situation where Celebi goes on a CM rampage against another Celebi, for example, or even like Calmine Jirachi. Then you Balance Pass to Zapdos, you phase them away, and you get to keep all the boosts and GG. Good move on Pikachu to Volt Tackle, Recall KO to block Blizzard Recover. The tech. Okay, is there a set that I even wanna feature at this point? I don't think so. Nah. Okay, so John X Move on. And now we got McMeghan against Cousin. I know it looks like Cousine, but it's Cousin in French. So this was the other semi-final for the PP, for the Pokemon Perfect ADV Open. Hello, Boyaga. Welcome here. So let's go. McMeghan, oh, by the way, just real quick, McMeghan has been on a tear. Like, he's been playing so well in general. This guy is doing mad work, honestly. And I've been talking with a few friends, and I'm not the only one who thinks that way. Pretty sure if McMeghan keep going, we're gonna see him in a bunch of tournaments soon. It was a 2-0 between John X and yeah, it just won 2-0. Rain into Jesus Christ, +2, like. I'm honestly kind of surprised it doesn't one-shot Ashclan. But Chihuahua is bulky as fuck, I guess. So we got Zapdos against Teacher Lead. For the record, if you see a Zapdos named The Package, that one of my SPL team, that's one of the nickname I was using. It makes me feel that's actually a solid strat. Use a team with a nickname that was in a public name, just the same lead, but not the same team, you know? Like, you steal a team from Star in SPL, and you use the same lead with the same nickname, but it's not the same team. A genius. Okay, Zapdos into Tita, Focus Punch on the Switch. Metagross taking a crit 71, so that pretty much confirmed this is either Pursue Tita with Focus Punch or Physical Attack, like PK Tar against Choice Band Gross, looking at the Meteor Mash damage from this turn. Goes back to Zapdos. Hydro Pump doing 37. I believe this is PDF against offensive Pert. Baton Pass to Snorlax on the Zappy. Is it gonna curse on the switch? Baton Pass into Skarmory, curse on the Skarm. Could boom into, but gonna be a, yeah. Okay, that's the nightmare scenario when you use Snorlax. That's really, I mean, to be fair, I've been in this position often because I like using Snorlax, but it just sucks when Skarmory comes in and you know they could protect. Technically, if you see Metagross and Snorlax, you wanna be, like, you could be afraid of Magneton, but in this case, considering a Choice Band Gross and Curse Snorlax, plus the Zapdos slot, like, I can understand why McMeghan decided to protect, even if it means, like, usually people are afraid of Magneton coming on protect and then you get no spikes at all. But it looks like a Magnus team. So that's a pretty big turn, honestly. T-Ball doing 43, good lord, that's a very offensive T-Tar. Focus Punch. 19. Okay, wait. This is going fast. So Swampert doesn't have leftovers. So this is pretty much Emperor with, say, like Berry. Tita did nothing though. If this was like, considering it's bulklet Swampert, Rockslide should do more of this wise Choice Band. So this isn't Choice Band, this isn't leftovers. This could be Lumberry, I guess. Maybe Fire Blast, HP Grass coverage. Goes back to Zapdos. CB Gross Mag is a joke. It's not common, but I know a few people who've been experimenting with that recently. And I mean decent ADV players. It's some... You don't expect it, yeah, but there are probably a few teams that could work with that. The Breadroom coming on HP Grass. Is it gonna be T-Wave? Zapdos. Nope. Spores, Zapdos. Time to click Focus Punch, but there could be a Gengar in the back, honestly. We'll see. Oh, it's Metagross. Focus Punch doing a nice 61. Not enough to kill with Skyrocket though, so that's why he switches. Choice Band Metagross, I'm guessing, from the damage against offensive Swampert. Sub on the Skarmory switch. So you have a nice Endeavor coming. Man, if he didn't have Skarmory by now, Metagross would have... Swampert would have done a lot of damage. Okay. So you click Meteor Mash pretty freely here. There is not a switch to be found on McMeghan's team at this point. Yeah. So this is like... It's not completely offensive Swampert, but 38 is the load, so it's not fully bulky either. Which pretty much confirms why HPM did so much to Zapdos early in the game. Does he want to pivot something into... Okay, just sacking Scar makes sense. Doesn't make much use of it. And now Aerodactyl is looking great. Because Metagross is at 29. Yeah, this is a kill. I think it's Tita last. Yeah, this is just the team I used in SPL. Choice Band Titar. Which kills Aerodactyl. Zapdos is looking good. But Titar is too hurty, that's 57. Oh, I guess he had to go for it, yeah. Does he have Sky? I think he made it Sky Pocket. Yeah. The damage on Titar on Swampert isn't that useful though. Actually... No, Metagross is too hurty. Yeah, it just sacks Zapdos. Reveals agility, and we know it's bad on pass last, so that's a team I like with agility pass into Subseed Breloom. Was afraid of DD Grass, that's why I Rock Slide with Aerodactyl. Yeah, it makes sense. Titar eats here. Rock Slide. I wonder. Honestly, I feel like Cousin here should have Baton Pass to Titar. Because, unless I'm mistaken, it's not Choice Band, we know that. McMeghan doesn't have much option against Zapdos except clicking Rock Slide, which doesn't kill Choice Band Titar. And McMeghan loses to Zapdos if Titar takes damage, so he's gonna have to switch out. Huh, but I guess it doesn't help much. Hold up. Oh, it's Brick Break, but Brick Break isn't gonna do enough. And if this was Double Edge, it's 1. And Brick Break is 6% short. What if he clicked? Yeah. McMeghan should have won, even if he Baton Pass to Titar, because could sack Zapdos on Rock Slide. Then Swampert comes in and click H-Pump. Yeah. Now I played it right. He had to go for a roll with Brick Break. Looking like the roll was pretty bad though. 6% left is big. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, game 2. Wait, anything not worthy here? Pretty offensive take on TSS from McMeghan. And this is the team I brought in SPL, except he didn't keep the Breloom as Subseed, but he's using a regular Breloom with Focus Punch and Sky Pocket. Maybe he's even HP Ghost last because he doesn't have Pursue Titar, so now you can hack HP Ghost for Gengar. This game was pretty close considering that Snorlax died for no reason, like nothing. Okay, game 2. McMeghan is up 1-0, so we got the Mikasa lead against Zapdos. So that's I think that's another team of mine from SPL. Team I brought against Teklis or against Endil. T-Ball Zapdos doing 24, that's offensive Zapdos all day. When Heart's calm? Why? Why Skarm here? I don't like this Skarm because if Celebi, like Zapdos against Celebi, Zapdos lead often has Baton Pass, so by hard switching into Skarmory, the Zapdos can just Baton Pass to whatever it has in the back and keeps the momentum. There's even the nightmare situation of Sub. Oh yeah, he's way too behind now. This was a free Baton Pass turn. Could have pattern pass into... Oh, it's Psychic. Oh, it's my... Okay, it's the offensive Celebi. It's dead. Okay, I'm just gonna save real quick because I know the team Cousin is using. Pretty sure I wouldn't go hard Celebi on this Zapdos because this is PPL Zapdos. You want to weaken Zapdos a little bit for the team. I don't remember if I have Toxic or Agility Pass here. But yeah, you can just T-Bolt it down, you don't have much to fear. The Scout certainly isn't the right play though. Psychic, and now Celebi is dead. Celebi is dead and didn't get any damage whatsoever. Jolteon with chilling in the back too. Pattern pass on Zapdos. Man, McMeghan is just like dancing all over Cousin. Cousin makes a nice play here to avoid giving McMeghan too much offensive pressure. Nice pivot to Zapdos too. Jolteon in the back makes it much harder because you can't even click freely. T-Ball doing 37 is nothing. Baton pass into Swampert. And there is a Suicune, no sand either, so Suicune takes on Swampert very freely. Oh man, that blows. It's faster. Interesting. So this is offensive Suicune because it has HP. Hydro Pump, but it's slower than Breloom. Bit surprising, but I guess some people like some bulk on the Suicune sometimes. Sax Titar, probably a good side because Titar looking like the most useless member right there. Oh, okay, just Sax Titar and Revenge Trap, okay. But at this point, Breloom was it's looking like the only threat to McMeghan, so it doesn't mind this trade, even if it means losing Ducktree in the process. It doesn't even need Ducktree for anything else. Yeah. Suicune goes in. The one. Yeah. And now there is Jolteon chilling. Cousin didn't get much out of his offensive pieces. No spikes either to punish those switches. It was hard to get the spike though, not gonna lie. I don't think McMeghan gave him any opportunity to spikes. He's been doing 40, that's not enough. Goes to Zapdos. Interestingly enough, the Zapdos is faster for Cousin, which means McMeghan has a sub-pass Zapdos that is quite slow. Yeah, 0 Blisses of a pretty slow sub-Zapdos. Not gonna lie, that's pretty rare. Yeah, it just loses to Jolt now. If he's HP Grass, well, Suicune wins too. Everything wins. There was a prime game of playing 5 against 6 because you have Skarmory doing absolutely nothing, never finding an opportunity to come on the field. Trying to think. So I'm thinking maybe McMeghan could have gone Skarmory on Ductrio instead of pursuing it with Titar, because Ductrio got poisoned too. So it's not like yeah. Looking back at the replay, when Breloom kills, I mean he probably loses to Suicune anyway, but Ductrio is poisoned here, and it's gonna take Spikes damage from Skarm. Spikes would be useful against Suicune. It's also not a free Titar. Yeah, I needed to Spikes for sure. Yep. Agree with you guys. Could have spiked again. Definitely needed to Spikes. Maybe he didn't spike early because he was afraid of back Starmie, which can be reasonably expected with Zapdog. Man, there were too much errors in this game anyway. Even earlier, the way he played against the Zapdos in the lead with Celebi, that wasn't right. Yeah, with this team, weakening Zap is pretty good with your own. Anyway. So, and now we have the final, actually. So those were the semi. We're gonna watch John X against McMeghan for the ADV Open Final. Two of the rising stars of the tier. Salaman's lead against Tita lead. Okay, so most Tita switch out in fear of choice band brick break. We see Earthquake instead, but with leftover. So already interesting because Earthquake is mostly seen on DD. DD is rarely seen on lead. Leftovers is not like choice band, obviously. Mix doesn't run Earthquake, so it's looking like lead DD mens. So McMeghan probably scouts for Magneton here. Crazy Earthquake, by the way, from John X. Like, oh my god. I get why he did that, because lead DD man screams Magneton. So I'm guessing he expected Skarmory to scout, and he got to... I wonder why McMeghan went back to Tita, actually. Wonder why... Does he not have a mid-ground like Swampert? Does he not have a mid-ground like Swampert or even Blissey? Going back to Tar is kind of risky. Rock Slide the... Oh my god, dude, what the fuck is going on? So Rock Slide the T-Tar, catches Gengar and does 58. That's a shit ton, by the way. That's like offensive Gengar as fuck. And he goes to Milotic now. Maybe it's not offensive and it's like max PDF 0 defense? I don't know, honestly. Looking weird. Yeah, those are tournament battle from ADV Open on Pokemon Perfect. This is the final. Willow is the Milotic on the Switch. Surf. Yeah, the problem with Gengar is when it takes a bit of damage, it's now in like kill range of everything, so it starts to be so much worse in the situation, because Gengar is one of those mons that is good because it's threatening and it rarely gets one-shots, but it's not that powerful. So once it takes damage like that Rock Slide, many Pokemon can afford to stay on Gengar and threaten the kill. This is a really Cybernodin looking team from John X. Yeah, the Milotic balance, very Cybernodinish. John X just used Wall Axe, and there is the Magneton coming in, goddamn. Yeah, McMeghan was so behind at this point that he's like, yeah, I need my spikes, man. And that's where Magneton shows his ugly head. Looking like Magnet too, only one spikes. I think to send Metagross... Okay, yeah. Move on to the next game, I guess. I mean, if you have to send Metagross against Magneton, you know it's dire. So, I wonder what were the last two months from McMeghan. The fact that he went on T-Tar and not a mid-ground against lead DD Mens makes me think it's a very frail team. Could be something like Jolteon Aerodactyl, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised if those two... Jolteon Aerodactyl, maybe Zapdos Aero, Zapdos Jolt, I don't know. Looking like a Spikes offense, leaning on the frail side. If he's still in the chat, maybe he can answer us. But yeah, just got completely destroyed there. Yeah, Zap Jolt makes sense. Yeah, I mean, DD Mens was probably always gonna fucking fuck with you. That's the kind of problem when you run... when you wanna cheat on the offensive side with those Spikes team by running like Aero Jolt or Zapdos Jolt, you often end up with the uncommon but yet deadly DD Mens. You usually have countermeasures against DD-Tar, but DD Man just too much. One DD just outspitting everything with the raw power and coverage. Gone. Okay, game 2. Vaporeon lead against T-Tar, so I'm guessing offensive Vaporeon. Click HP on the switch doing 43 to Zapdos, that is definitely defensive. T-Ball confirms it. Ice Beam doing just as much, and Vaporeon is now in Selak range. So pretty good lead from a pretty good early game from Jonex. Jonex using a bunch of offensive team, by the way. Kind of entertaining, no lie. You can see he's a new player because no, actually no. It's very Jonex specific. Lots of new players like to use team they either don't make themselves or are proved to be true, but he's just out there with his own shit. Okay, so Brillium coming into Revenge Kill with Mach Punch, which it does. Is there a Dutch or Punish? Nope. But Heracross. So Vaporeon Heracross, we've seen quite a bit from like Cowboy Dan, Manaphy in the past, Ban Mana, or Sub 2, Focus Punch? Nope. Sub SD. Does McMeghan even have a move to break the sub, beside Boom? I'm guessing no. Yeah. So he's looking to Revenge Kill with Flygon. Is it Choice Band Gust? Nope. It's Sub. Could be Fire Blast though. So he just needs some chip. Okay, I don't know about that Sub. McMeghan just gonna spam Sub now and wait for Heracross to die from sand. Yeah. Okay, so Rock Slide on the last... Does he even have enough... No, okay. It wasn't on 26. Flygon isn't protected behind the sub, but maybe he wanted to keep some horse on Flygon too. HP Bug, that's to be expected. Celebi isn't really seen on those teams. What is this? HP Grass too, okay. Oh, what the fuck? HP Grass. Oh, I remember the team, he showed it to me, Jonex. It was SD past Celebi. Gave a speed boost. Say like Celebi is interesting, honestly. It's a set I've been thinking about. Because Celebi has this bulk where against a lot of countermeasures, you can stay in and tank a hit. And if you are faster on the next turn, you can Baton Pass, which is quite big. So for example, your Sword Dance as the switch in Choice Band Mens or Choice Band Aerodactyl, you are EV to eat. And then you get the Selak boost and you Baton Pass both the Selak and the Sword Dance boost. Something I like. I don't know if HP Grass is the move though. Probably didn't wanted HP Grass for Raw Thumper, but yeah. Lumberry Metagross confirms, in my opinion, the Sword Dance part from Celebi. This is just relentless offensive pressure from the start. McMeghan cannot catch a break. Oh, okay, and it's max speed Metagross. Is this even winnable? I mean, Celebi is dead, so if Jirachi has a good matchup against the last two, it's over. Okay, just click Earthquake and you win. Unless your last gets... Okay, what? Bro. Yeah. What? Dude, it was Magneton too. Earthquake into Magneton always won. Oh my god, dude. Jonex completely dropped the ball there. It's +1, not max speed. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. What the fuck? Okay, complete choke. I thought I was faster, I said. And now he loses. Well. Okay, so once again, from Jonex, a nice offensive team. A lot of defensive problems, but as long as you can ride the momentum, it's fine. I think this is the kind of team that is a bit too high variance for my taste. Because if you don't have the momentum early, you have some troubles going back. But I do like Selak Celebi, honestly. I feel like Selak Celebi has some hidden potential. I'm gonna add it to the sets for later. We'll go back on this. What about McMeghan's team? Looking pretty nice, honestly. Maybe a bit too slow. This could be max speed Flygon though, which would help. Yeah, Sarlacc is this Celebi. Even CM Sarlacc sounds pretty nice. Offensive Flygon, yeah. I would expect you to be max speed here, honestly. Because otherwise there are too many things that could get out of control. Like something as... You have Titar to help against Jirachi, I guess, Sub-CM. But Sub-CM Jirachi, you have to watch out for Doug anyway. Yo man, Cedris. Okay, let's watch the last game of the series. John X against McMeghan. Last game to take for all the marbles. Okay. Wait. What is going on? Why is this leftovers less? This gotta be Selak Zapdos again. Ciao mec. Bonne soirée, hein. This gotta be Selak Zapdos? Okay, so they're trading the Zapdos thanks to Sentitar, but McMeghan has the offensive momentum. Does he CM? He does CM. Honestly, when you CM with Suicune and the immediate switch is Celebi, you just... If you're Ice Beam, you love to see it. Especially if you're faster, let's see. Okay, Celebi is faster, based on send damage. And it does CM, which is the right play for sure. Ice Beam doing a shitload though. So you can Giga Drain, and thanks to the healing factor, yeah, he just needs to trade Celebi for Suicune, he doesn't have other option. What is he gonna revenge kill it? Oh, okay, Duckshio. So this looks like Sub-C. Yeah. Offensive Zapdog, offensive Shader, classic. The last could be a bunch of things at this point, but usually it's like Starmie or Jirachi. Ice Beam, oh. Wait. 2 Endpert. Oh, that's a big miss. That's the worst time to miss. That's a game breaker, yeah. Give it a free sub, give it a free Selak and Torrent. Couldn't have missed at the worst time. Okay. Well, I guess he has Jolt technically. You need so much to get back in the game. The thing is, it's Duck Trio, so... McMeghan probably has a Titar himself. Oh, okay, it was Zapduck on both sides. The thing is, if the Titar is easy to eat, and it is, it's pretty much over, yeah. Yeah, GG. Does it... What? How the fuck did it eat? Oh, counter. Wait. Oh, Joshua is gonna eat the HP. Hey. Hello, Nathan. Hello, IP. And Taco Bell. Yo. Yeah, dude, it was Swampert, but it was offensive Swampert on both sides. That's not something we see often. Especially Emperor Ditto. So we pretty much saw Ditto here. Interesting team from McMeghan though, because he has Jolteon without spikes on this kind of offense. That's a no choice, honestly. I had T-Wave Jolt, but who the fuck runs lefty DDTAR? Yeah. Are no spikes team common in ADV? Yes, I would say yes. Spikes is just a very popular playstyle, but no spikes is common. Especially this kind of special offense. Zapdug. With like, in this case, Suicune and Jolteon in the back. In this case, Calmine Celebi. Offensive Swampert. And whatever was the last mon. That's a very common playstyle at the moment. I like Gaga or Tita on the team more now. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't think I would run Jolteon myself though. I feel like it lacks a bit of power. And I do like Jolt on some spikeless team. And I like it when you need something for offensive Starmie, which honestly this team definitely does. Like, Jolteon is like a budget special ball. It helps against stuff like Zapdos, and offensive Stormy. So I understand why McMeghan did it. Sort of, I guess. Yeah. Anyway. Well, why does 99% of EBDM's team dump it? Dude, EBDM just loves defensive which protects Jirachi. Like, it's his special ball of choice. If you read his old post on the PP forum, where he explains his like philosophy about the tier, EBDM is all about flexibility, especially in Sand. And he loves Jirachi because it's a sturdy roll that doesn't take spikes, doesn't take Sand damage. So you do not have to spend your time clicking recovery move, unlike something like Blissey. That's literally the reason. Plus Wish is nice. Let me rewatch the game a little bit. Yeah, so far so good. Swampert. Yeah, I mean... yeah, this game is pretty much decided by this turn, because it's offense Ditto. Those games are very much decided by the who has the momentum and who doesn't. The pump miss into free sub. Jolteon taking all this life. Fucking sucks. I'm surprised the T-Tar fucking 8 +2 Earthquake, by the way. That's like max bulk T-Tar against 0, like close to 0 attack D-Tar. The thing is, Ductio was always gonna eat that HP grass or ice anyway. In fact, if you look at the team, McMeghan is very weak to Ductio, honestly. He's very weak to Ductio. It's only Zapdos. If he's Ductio, like, it's speed tie at best with his Duck. Tita eats one but gets revenge kill. Swampert was sub Endeavor, so it even gets outspeed with the Select boost. Suicune offensive, so it gets revenge by Ductio, yeah. Pretty weak to Doug. Okay, moving on. Okay, now... dude, I have so many games left. Okay, it's only been 1 hour, though. We got plenty of time. I'm gonna show my games for ADV Seasonal. So this was ADV Winter Seasonal. Loser semi-final against Jabba the Griffin. I just had to beat him to reach loser final because I had... so it was a round robin. It was me, Jabba, and Gorex. I had beaten Gorex, I was playing Jabba, and hopefully make my way to semi-final, loser final. So I lead T-Tar and lead Zapdos. I like... I mean, T-Tar lead is common. I like having a good matchup against Zapdos. I Rockslide and the Metagross switch. Rockslide does jack shit, and it's left over, so I go to Skarm, and I get my Spike. He actually just fucking straight up boom and prevents me from spiking. Now Skarmory is at 12, so it's a bit hard to get a spike up. The thing is, it looked like I'm facing an offensive team, so I may not need the spike to win anyway. It's nice, but it's not needed if you're facing offense. So I go back to the T-Tar. Just so you guys know, you will see it later, but I do have a Blissey in the back. But I do not want to risk like Baton Pass into Doug, beat up Doug, and lose my Blissey. So I go... when I have T-Tar, I like to go on T-Tar first against Zapdos in the early game to prevent myself from getting Zapdugged. I Rock Slide again just to check if he has another Rock Resist, and he does in the form of Swampert. I go Blissey here on Pump. New Revealed Focus Punch as I softball, so I'm in a pretty dire spot right now because I do not have a good off-per switch in. I'm gonna see how I play around it. AKA stack. Oh, I pivot, yeah, okay. I was expecting Earthquake always, so I pivot Skarmory. I could sack Skarmory to have a free switch in next, but the way I play around offensive Swampert at the moment is just go Metagross and boom. And since I know I'm gonna have to boom on Swampert, I'd rather keep my Skarm sack, which is why I didn't. I kept it. No, I think Zapdug is okay with Blissey as long as you get a spike early in Henchmax. It's just that he played it right by booming straight up with Metagross, but if you get the spike up, Like, it's never safe for Duck Trio to come in on the Blissey. Plus, a lot of spreads die to Modest Ice Beam after one run of Spike. And I have T-Tar to buffer Zapdos in the early game, so I do not have to use Blissey yet. He goes Celebi here. He click Giga Drain as I click HP Bug, and I get the kill with Sand. I think he revenge kill with Doug. Oh no. Okay, I was expecting the Doug here. So, you know, since the beginning, I'm expecting Doug from Jabba. And then with a fucking Sceptile. And my Bliss is at 25, my Skarmo is at 18. My T-Tar is definitely in Leaf Blade range. And my last two are Claydol. Claydol and Offensive Stormy. So it's looking very dire. And he fucking clicks SD on the Switch, which just makes it worse at this point. You click Eden Power, which looks to be HP Rock, so at this point I know my Claydol won't die from Leaf Blade because this is SD Subtile, so I can't boom on it. And I catch Gyarados, which I'm gonna revenge kill with Stormy. And here I believe Jabba chokes because if it's Sceptile is Leaf Blade, it's probably better to Leaf Blade the Stormy if it kills. I'm not sure if it kills because since it's SD Sceptile, maybe it doesn't even have Leaf Blade, or if he has it, maybe it's not much special attack. But if Leaf Blade kills you send Sceptile and you finish the game with it. He decides instead to go Zapdos, so I know my play is to have Stormy dies on Zapdos. And Blissey can softball and win the game. Which it does. As you can see. So it's sorry, but it doesn't matter. I softball. I toss on the Sceptile switch and I have Ice Beam. And at this point, you know, I feel like, oh my god, if he's SD Brick Break, I'm still gonna lose. And I think I softball once. Because it's my best option, yeah. So now I mean, if he SD Brick Break, I lose anyway. Just in case he isn't, I softball once, then I sack T-Tar. It dies to Sand, and Blissey finishes Zapdos. This team doesn't make sense from Jabba, but it almost won. So I won game 1. Then we played game 2. What happened in this game again? Oh, that game. You're gonna see this game made me... Oof. Timid max special attack Sceptile okay out. Oh, it's definitely not max special attack with SD, so... Maybe I should have calc actually. Didn't even calc that game. So this is the second game. I use my special spam with 3 baton passers that I post in the forums. Against Jolteon lead, which is uncommon by itself. I send my Celebi, I know I can CM pass pretty freely. I CM and he sends Snorlax, which sucks by the way because I do not have a good way to kill Snorlax with this team. And I do not even have Sand. So Snorlax any leftovers sucks. In my opinion, I do not know what's the Snorlax coverage yet, so I go Jirachi. If he's not Earthquake, I can hammer it down. Psychic does a lot at +1, but it's Earthquake, and it's looking like max attack too with the damage. So I'm thinking, since there is a Jolteon, and his Earthquake Snorlax, it's not rest, so I need to hammer it down and hopefully win with my like back Raikou or back Zapdos. I go to Vaporeon to further hammer down the Snorlax, but it reveals Jolteon, Gyarados. I go to my Zapdos, which is pretty safe. It doubles back to Jolt, but Jolt is a free switch for Celebi. And now it gets Snorlax back in, which gets leftovers, so it's pretty annoying. With its Body Slam too, so it looks like Body Slam, Earthquake, Shadow Ball, Self-Destruct to me. The full power absolutely sucks here because I wanted to baton pass out the CM and get something boosted and like truck it down with +1 H pump from Vaporeon. Even if he sends a counter, Vaporeon can keep my special attack boost thanks to Balance Pass. So at this point I'm like, okay, he's not Cursed Snorlax, I can just go P2. P2 he's not Focus Punch either. So P2 can wall Snorlax. At worst he boom, but if he booms that means Snorlax is dead. So it's fine, and then he reveals Umbreon, and this team doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't get it. So I go Celebi, because I honestly don't know what to expect. I Giga Drain. The reason I went Celebi is because I have Balance Pass in Celebi. So even if it's Minlock Pass, I can still switch out thanks to Balance Pass. He reveals Minlock, he had taunted me, so I Calm Mind first to see what he's gonna send. And he sends Snorlax back, and at this point I'm like, why? I mean, I still don't have a good switch in, so I go back to P2. Even if I'm trapped, that's not a problem, because he can't really kill me, unless he booms. And if he booms, he doesn't have a great stop to my CM chain. I'm HP Fight, so I'm hoping I can force it to boom with HP Fight. He paralyzes me with Body Slam there, and then he reveals fucking Rest. So it's Curseless, Snorlax, Boomless, just Red 3 attacks. That, I don't know. Yeah, it was Fake Fat too. So it's Red 3 attacks Snorlax, which is actually absolutely perfect for my team. Because I'm using Special Offense with Jirachi, so yes, all the coverage he needed, plus Rest. But P2, like, doesn't die to it. So at this point I know I have to fight Snorlax with P2, and I'm trying to PP stall it, because if I actually manage to PP stall Snorlax out of offensive move, it can turn into a setup bait. He's at 8 Earthquake, 8 Body Slam, 8 Shadow Ball. And you're gonna see what happened next. So he's definitely like losing a lot of PPs. Then he crit me, while paralyzed by the way. I get fully paralyzed, Earthquake. Yeah, okay. That's where shit goes down for me. So once again, keep in mind that I'm trying to PP stall the offensive move from Snorlax. He Body Slam me down as I'm trying to recover my health. I'm fully paralyzed again. So now I'm 1 full power away from dying. I managed to get a recover, but he crits me through the paralysis. So I need to recover again, and I get fully paralyzed. So unfortunately, the Snorlax still have enough PPs to somehow deal with me. So I'm sending Vaporeon because I wanna burn further PP. He's at 1 Body Slam right now, by the way. Because no, he's at 2, but 2 Body Slam, 7 Shadow Ball, 6 Earthquake. I go back to Celebi. T-Wave is not a problem because I can. T-Wave is literally not a problem. I can CM and then Balance Pass. He goes T-Tar here. I think I Balance Pass too. Yep. I go to Vaporeon. So I have my boost now, and I have a +1 HP pump going, which completely destroyed the Swampert. I'm faster, and I get the kill. He sends Vaporeon. I managed to eat thanks to the special defense boost. And I go back to Celebi. So now I actually have the send preventing Snorlax from having full leftovers recovery. T-Waving me doesn't even help because I can Calm Mind and then slow pass on the switch. He goes Umbreon, and this paralysis is absolutely like game changing because if I were able to Balance Pass, I could send Raikou, and my Raikou would have a +2 special attack boost and have a free sub on Umbreon. So free sub means I kill Snorlax or I kill T-Tar always. And now he has taunt, so he can even prevent me from Balance Passing, which he's gonna do. So I'm weakening the Umbreon at this point. And I'm down to 6 PP on Gary, and then he reveals Protect, which, what? What even is this? Minlock Balance Pass Protect. Like, Minlock Balance Pass for sure, but why even Protect? I'm guessing he has Protect for Boom though, now that I think about it. It's actually pretty clever, now that I think about it. You rarely click the last move with Umbreon anyway. So Protect for Boom, Metagross or Snorlax, which is a, like, known counterplay for this. Makes sense, I guess. He's just sacking the Umbreon so he can revenge kill my Celebi with Gyarados. So I go straight to Zapdos on HP Fly, which does nothing, which means I'm fine with Zapdos against Gyara. I Agility here because I was expecting a switch. It decides to DD. So I can just T-Bolt it down. Even if he goes Jolteon, I can balance pass the Agility to Celebi. He got Snorlax, and here I'm gonna explain my thought process. I do not have a switch in to Snorlax at this point. And since I'm pressured with Zapdos and he's very low on offensive PP, I'm like, okay, I can just armor the Snorlax down and make him waste his last Body Slam. And then last Shadow Ball. And once he's out of Earthquake and Body Slam, my Raikou can actually beat the Snorlax. Because I can sub on the Earthquake. He Body Slam and he gets the full power, which fucking sucks again, by the way. But it doesn't even have a switch into Vaporeon anymore. So I just want to hammer the Snorlax down. He clicks rest here. The paralysis sucks because if I get a full power, that means like Snorlax isn't taking damage and I need all the damage I need. I need all the damage I can get on Snorlax. I get a full power here as he rests. No, as he Shadow Ball actually. Dude, looking back at the replay, if I don't get the full power here, my Zapdos even kills the Snorlax and my Vaporeon can win. Even like Celebi has Giga Drain. Anyway, he rests the Snorlax again. Managed to weaken it. I click H-Pump here on the Jolteon switch because Snorlax... yeah, it tanks a H-Pump, but if it tanks a H-Pump, Snorlax just dies. It's probably watching out for my last at this point. Okay, I'm gonna explain the play here. Yeah. So, Jolteon cannot allow my Celebi to balance pass CMs. So he goes straight to Tyranitar because he wanna keep Snorlax, I believe, for my last. He doesn't know what it is, but he's probably expecting it to be a special attacker. So I go straight to Vaporeon because I also cannot let Tita go in for free. And then I miss H-Pump and I just fucking lose the game because my last is Raikou and it dies. This pump miss was so annoying. I mean, it literally lost me the game. Because even Snorlax was gonna lose to my Raikou at this point. It's only at 6 Earthquake, I can sub and PP was the last PPs. But yeah. And then he reveals Tita to be sub, which means, like, I don't even have enough Giga Drain, and he just wins. RIP. Anyway, third game. What happened in the third game again? He leads Skarmory against Tita. By the way, I'm like UD-Tar, so I'm max speed timid. No, not timid, but Asti. He dodges one Fire Blast, which was always gonna kill for sure because this is offensive Skarmory. And it does, so I need to play with 2 spikes now instead of 1. He sends Suicune, and I don't really have a good switch in. I mean, I have my speed of Zapdos, but he's Calm Minding on the switch, and he's gonna repel Ice Beam. So I have to trade my Zapdos against Suicune. Which just happens. That's my, like, I don't have a better option at this point. I revenge kill with Aerodactyl. Yeah, so he's just riding his offensive momentum right now, but I'm not too far down. He sends Metagross, I send Swampert. Meteor Mash does 22 and he gets an attack race, which sucks because I'm quite vulnerable to back DD-Tar if he has it. I'm using the Swampert that I posted in the forum, so as you can see, well, you're not seeing it yet, but I have a a Cloyster in the back and I'm using this Protect Sub Focus Punch Swampert. I go Gengar here on the Celebi because considering what I'm facing, I do not have a good answer for starter because I have Cloyster in the back. My T-Tar is going to be slower than Celebi. If he Calm Mind on the switch and his Giga Drain, it sucks. Celebi is way too earthy for my Aerodactyl to take on it. Also, it's sub Aerodactyl, so I don't even have HP Fly or HP Bug. So I go Gengar, and I have Destiny Bond, if I remember. No, I have Boom, not Destiny Bond. So I Ice Punch once, and I don't fear whatever is coming my way, because even if he Baton Passes, I can Boom to prevent any kind of speed of agility going on from Metagross. So I just trade... I send Cloyster here, and I believe I want to weaken Metagross. So my Swampert... No. So my Aerodactyl can take on it. But it reveals agility, which is annoying because now my Aerodactyl cannot revenge kill it anymore. It does miss. So I have to send Swampert after he kills my Cloyster. I don't manage to get a Spikes too, which would have been helpful. And I think he's gonna play around Protect here. I think he's gonna play around Protect and don't Boom. Does not Boom, but he actually booms straight away. I send Zapdos. What happens next? Oh yeah, he reveals HP Fight. But it doesn't kill, so it's fine. I have my Rodactyl last. And since I'm sub, I'm feeling like sub Aerodactyl could have... Yo, Patat. So I revenge kill the Zapdos. And yeah, I thought sub Aerodactyl could have a good matchup against a lot of things, but it's Scizor, which like... And I miss Rock Slide as a click agility. And it's agility HP Rock, so I lose. I was gonna lose anyway against the Scizor in this situation. Unless I got the flinch. I needed to flinch. But yeah. Did I misplay anywhere? Technically, if I got the Protect against... if I got the Protect right... Against Metagross, I could have won though. But yeah, lost the 50-50 and lost the series. The second game was just completely dumb. The last one not so much, honestly. Pretty much came down to... I mean, the second Spikes kind of hurt Swampert too. But yeah. Anyway. And as a result, we had a reset of the final because... Oh, I'm skipping, yeah. Hello, what is the concept of the stream? Just comment. Yeah, I go over the ADV game from the past week, and I try to stop a little bit on the neat text that we could see, or the cool teams. Okay, let me calc. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go over Jabba versus Gorex. Yeah, game from the last week. So this is Jabba Gorex. If Jabba beat Gorex, it was gonna move to loser final. If Gorex beat Jabba, it was gonna be a reset of the round robin between the three of us. So this is still for ADV Winter Seasonal. We see Smeargle lead from Jabba into Snorlax, which is not common at all on Smeargle team. Smeargle team usually likes to be a bit fast on the faster side. Then Zapdos clicks Roar here, probably wanted to avoid... Probably doesn't have a good Curse Snorlax switches. Jabba's team currently is very weird. Looks like a... Okay, so it's Select Jump with Smeargle lead. T-Tar as a switch into Celebi is pretty weird too, because this could be HP Fight. Yeah, and it is. Okay, so, and then he Enchant Power, and he reveals Charizard. So Charizard outspeed those Celebi. Enchant Power is pretty nice because you usually use it to prevent Moltres from phasing you, and even Zapdos. But he got the Celebi weakened, so Charizard kills at this point. And pretty sure... Oh, it's Fake Fat Lax. I was gonna say pretty sure You can't really fit a good Charizard switch on those teams, but it's Thick Fat Snorlax, so it's okay, I guess. Gorex kinda lacking in Snorlax switch, it seems. Zapdos, Titar, Charizard with Suicune. Pretty sure this is the team. This is the team that Liney brought in SPL against Star Master. So it's CM Pass with Charizard and Sub CM Jirachi. It's a revamp from an Ibiden team. I know Jabba is ahead on the scoreboard, but Celebi is almost out of contention. So he clicks CM. Oh, Body Slam did absolutely nothing, by the way. It looks like he wanna track down the Snorlax and open the way for... Yo, Jabba is so far ahead. Oh, Celebi though. Yeah, okay. The CP lax exists. Not really, but some people, namely Vapikuno, made a team or two with it as a lead, because you can click self-destruct as a lead with Snorlax and you one-shot Titar and Skarmory switching in. It kind of works like Choice Band Metagross. Except Snorlax. See, oh, we see CM on Drillpeck, and dude, Drillpeck is perfect against CM Celebi. Balance Pass, oh, okay. Agility. Agility doesn't have T-Wave though, so it's Agility Pass, I guess? No, never mind. It's Agility Drill Pack T-Bolt, so last move is gonna be like HP Grass or HP Fight. The first sub wasn't that good, but now the sub are gonna be able to tank the T-Bolt. If you wonder why I didn't click Ice Punch, it's because in this team it's T-Bolt HP Grass and not T-Bolt Ice Punch. Okay, now he gets to keep the sub before killing the Zapdos, which is obviously pretty nice. Celebi being the switch kind of sucks though. But he doesn't have Ice Punch. Oh man, this power is big. This power is so big, because now he gets sub. Oh, well, maybe not yet. And he gets the full power. Now, the power into full power is very big, because now Jirachi gets to have a free sub. Yeah, Eden Power 5 doesn't break the sub. Well, looking like a comeback. Smeargle coming in. Smeargle, yeah, just fucking dies. Celebi is gonna outspeed the Jirachi again and break the sub. Pretty nicely played from Jabba, by the way. Pretty nicely played from Jabba to break the sub and not lose her team member on his team. Wait, isn't he just gonna get... What? I was gonna say this could win if it was HP Rock, which it was against me, but then he got crit. Dude, this Jirachi went fucking ham. Jabba played this well, honestly, but yeah, Jirachi got all the luck it needed. Go on. Reverse swept. What about the second game? Titar against Zapdos. Focus Punch on the button pass into Gyarados. Gyarados took absolutely nothing, by the way. I'm surprised, honestly. Rock Slam the switch. Thanks to Intimidate, it again doesn't do anything. Offensive Swampert doing a Knight 43 to Skarmory. Finishing the switch. Okay, so Gorex got of spikes, but Skarmory is almost dead, so pretty nice early game from Jabba. Ice Beam on the Celebi too, pretty much forcing a recover. And Jabba looking to abuse that with another Celebi. Is it gonna be again some form of Balance Pass variants? Calm Mind as... Oh, dude, you don't want to give 3 turns to Celebi. You really don't want to give 3 turns to Celebi like that. So I'm assuming he's sacking Skarm. Yep. What's coming? Titar? Yeah, you can do this trade. It's pretty... And he gets to eat too, yeah. Okay, but that's fine though, because now Celebi eats a HP fire and revenge kill. Does he have Battle Pass though? If this Battle Pass is pretty grim. Oh, it's not Battle Pass. Pretty nice offensive process though from Jabba so far. He's just keeping the offensive pressure while weakening Gorek's team. Doesn't lose much himself yet. Set up Gyarados. Kita is weakened and Skarmory is out of the picture, so Gyarados looking good right now. It reveals HP flying here, so if he has... Wonder if he could have just DD'd again, honestly. Yeah, Gorex has to boom to take care of Gyarados. Remove Swampert. Metagross comes in, so he still has a rock resist for Aerodactyl. Oh wait, I'm surprised he did... Why didn't he Meteor Mash? Maybe he was afraid to get crit by Earthquake and lose to... Okay... Back to Metagross. On Rock Slide, took a bit of chip, but Metagross leftovers too and faster than T-Tar. Looks like Gorex doesn't have a good answer to Metagross either. There is a Starmie. And Jabba has Zapdos, so yeah, he just like sack Gyarados, get Zapdos on the field, click T-Bolt, and then it's over. Jabba played this well, honestly. Just constantly pressured Gorex. Ice Beam doesn't get the freeze, T-Bolt kills. Aerodactyl has to click Rock Slide. Metagross is leftovers too and at 83. That's pretty safe. Are we gonna see some Aero moment? That's 77. 21. Mash. Misses. Oh boy. 18. Flinch. 21. Flinch. The mid into flinch, into flinch. Into flinch. Oh my god, dude. Oh, and he gets the roll. Dude, yeah, I think... Okay. So, this game is terrible for Jabba, but he choked by not clicking Boom with Metagross. Why didn't he click Boom? Why did he click Meteor Mash? That's still so fucking unlucky, not gonna lie. Miss into triple flinch into get the high roll to kill. That Boom was free, yeah. Man, Gorex got so lucky this series. Edit scene then? Yeah, I mean, it's clicking Rock Slide, dude. Oh, no, okay, yeah, you're right, Ashclat. Because now that I think about it, he was probably scouting for sub. Yeah, he was scouting for sub, and we had just played, you know, and I clicked the... And I wasn't banned against him. Yeah, you're right. He probably scouted sub one time. Yeah, that makes sense. So he scouted sub and then he got Omega punished for it. Absolute complete nonsense. Why is it subtile in the back again, by the way? Dude. That sucks too. Man, Jabba just got atrociously unlucky. Gorex used the team that Star Master used in SPL week 1 against Endil, by the way. Well, Jabba got completely fucked over this series. Okay, what's next? Oh, if you guys wanna... Should I keep it for next week? Because the battles happened today, but I played against Gorex for the redo of the final, if you wanna watch the games. This was today. But I can keep those games for next week, technically. Yeah, we'll keep them for next week, right? Okay. So the next series is... Oh, it's not a series. What we're gonna watch now are a game from the Pokemon Premier League. Sorry. The Pokemon Perfect Premier League. And we're gonna start with Ents against Pokology. For the people who are not aware, because he's only known to, like, ADV players and ADV leatherers. Pokology is a leather, or used to be a leather hero, with some very unique teams and choice of Pokemons. So let's see. I always like to watch this guy because you never know what's coming. Mance against Nidoqueen lead already. Yeah, man. Nidoqueen. Against Mance, so probably gonna scout for... Oh, it's not even scout for choice bands. Just straight up sludge bombed. Why? What? Didn't even scout for choice band Earthquake. Sludge bomb the Blissey for absolutely nothing though. 21. Go Skarm on T-Wave. Always nice to get the Skarm paralyzed. And there is a Fortress. Pokology, I guess, scouted Magneton here and switched into T-Tar. Fire Blasted the Swampert on the switch. Oh, Jumpluff. Okay. Jumpluff Nidoqueen. What is going on already? Sleep Powder miss on the Fortress. Fortress doesn't have any fear to be anything to fear from Jumpluff though. You can even burn the sleep turns. The worst thing you're gonna face is Leech Seed, which you're gonna spin away anyway. Yeah, get a free spike, switch out on the Anchor. You can even spikes again. No, you probably don't want to spike because you just get seeded. Sleep Powder on the switch. Sack the T-Tar. Sleep. Back to Skarm. Back to Pert. Ghost Fortress pretty freely. No spikes on the field, so it's 3 leftovers. Is there even a Gengar on the opposite side? Yeah. I feel like if you use Jumpluff, you need Gengar, by the way. The T-Tar is asleep, though. Yo. That's pretty good. I wonder if Ant didn't misplay by sending T-Tar and Sleep Powder there. Because, like, if you see Jumpluff spikes, you have to expect Gengar on the side. And now, like, Pursuit T-Tar team are usually very weak to Gengar if the Pursuit doesn't connect. Okay, Nidoqueen looking like completely walled by... Just gonna take a moment to say Ant's team looking pretty solid to me. Yeah, the only thing I would say that there is probably some weakness to Mixed Reapers. Fortress get one-shot, T-Tar get one-shot by Fighting Courage. A lot of Mixed Reaper have HP Grass. Salamence and Gengar just like don't have the passive recovery to deal with them long term. So Gengar into... Wait, is there no better Gengar switch? Oh, maybe you want to bait T-Bolt and... Oh, it gets to dodge the Will-O-Wisp too. Yo, Pokology looking nice right now. Yeah. Yeah, and it's actually pursued Gengar, pursued T-Tar. So Gengar is dead. Even his Pokology, well, it doesn't have a spinner, but doesn't need it so far. Only T-Tar is affected by spikes. And Nidoqueen, but was Nidoqueen gonna do anything? Okay. Oh, this is Mixmans now. I think Ants used this team with Choice Band Mance before, and I was like, yo, Choice Band Mance kind of sucked there. And he was like, yeah, but Mixed Mance is so expected, so conventional. It looks like he finally stopped being original for the sake of it, and went back to good Mixed Mance, which is Undying to Send. There is the spinner actually. Okay. Let me see. Can he win with spikes? Blissey is kind of a bitch though. Like there is not a good Blissey switch. Especially if this is offensive Stormy. Looking at the way he's playing around Blissey, I'm guessing it doesn't have recover. Jumpluff can do some numbers, technically. But yeah, like in the situation, it's a free turn of... That's one of the problems with Jumpluff compared to Breloom. You don't really threaten immediately the Pokemon you put to sleep, so you can afford staining and burning the sleep turns. Not like Leechy does a shit ton. Okay. And now the Tita is awake, so you have the pursuit on Gengar back on the table, and Ents knows this, and he wanna sack Salamence to sleep instead of Titar. Yeah, okay. And now like Fortress is free on Jumpluff. Fortress bring Gengars in once Ent traps the Gengar, the game is over. Just has to be careful to do it before Fortress gets too low on Earth. Gets to spike here. Catch you another one. Nidoqueen coming in, but Nidoqueen like can't even touch Mance, it seems. Free Intimidate. Back to Tita, did it catch? Oh wait. Swampert. Yo, that poisoning the Tita here would have been big. Oh, and now Gengar's... Oh, this is looking like offensive Stormy because he's never switching it in either. So what's the Nidoqueen moveset? Earthquake, Slash Bomb, Taunt, and... What's the last move? Counter? Protect? Yeah, counter, okay. Does he have Taunt on this? Maybe Ends is gonna go Titar here on Taunt. Nope. It was Boom. Huh? Oh yeah, but now for... Okay, I wanna say Fortress wins, but Stormy can be a threat, I guess. But if this is... Yeah, it's Pump, Protect, so this is Earthquake. Which means, like, you can deal with Stormy, with Swampert, technically. Yo, Pokeology playing well, though. He needs another Spikes. The problem is, can't even get it at this point. Well, we just need to Protect. Salamence pivoting is pretty nice. Rather than taking Spike damage with Fortress. Nice Swampert though, from a very nice Swampert because Ents doesn't want to give any free turn to Stormy. Yeah, Stormy's... Oh, wait. Hold up. Okay, but Protect gets you out of Earthquake, so it's okay. Yeah, Mance kind of wins from there as soon as it wakes up. That miss is big though. That miss pretty much seals the game. That miss for sure, like, completely takes away any chance. I think it was Ends was gonna win though with Mixed Mints. Unless it dodges a lot with Skarmory. But Skarmory is completely blanked by Fortress here. Gets the third layer, but as soon as Fortress gets phased in with Whirlwind, it's a free Rapid Spin, so it doesn't matter. Salamence proving its worth. Fire Blast, and Skarmory is paralyzed too, so even harder to try to Toxic Stall the Salamence, or anything for that matter. Can Jumpluff do big things with Leech Seed, or yeah, and eventually you miss once. It's like Celebi, you miss once and then all progress erased. What? Oh, try to sack the Titar to sleep, okay. And yep, that's it. Wait. I wonder if this was winnable without the dodge. Because Salamence is pretty low now. Salamence low means Nidoqueen can technically be a threat for the endgame with the Spikes up. Wait, no, Salamence isn't low, what am I saying? Yeah. I feel like Pokeology should have preserved its Stormy. The thing is, he didn't really have a way to beat the Swampert without it. And if Fortress spins ever, yeah, it's over. Yeah, Gengar taking Hydro was pretty big though, but it seems It seems like his way to deal with Blissey was eventually to boom. How could he beat Blissey? I guess get Nidoqueen on the field. Get Nidoqueen and use Taunt on Blissey. But Nidoqueen is just 3 Mance. The thing is, Mance didn't have the best matchup one-on-one against Queen anyway. Pretty weird game. Oh, should I feature, like, I'm gonna put Pokology's team on the side. Might be something to say about that one later. Hold up. Let me check. I have an alert on Dropbox, but I don't know what's coming. Okay, next game. Oh, Dice Siglet for PPL again. I know what's happening in this one. It's not pretty. So Dice has been on a fucking tear in ADV. He's been playing a bunch of tournaments and been active in the tier for like 2-3 months now, and he just keeps winning with all kind of teams. He's facing Siglet, who won one ADV Open, if I'm not mistaken, or at least beat Undisputed. Tita lead against Skarmory, Earthquake on the Switch. DD, so DD Tita is obviously not common at all. Maybe that's why Siglet is spiking and not toxicking. Plus, once again, if there is a Magneton in the back, you want to have a spikes up. Okay, but that's fine though. Rock Slide for 40. Get a spike, could be worse. Gengar coming in, Blissey as well. Dodge the Will-O-Wisp, always nice. Oh, you got... Yeah, you made final and lost to Felix. Zapdos coming in, taking only 34 from Ice Beam, looking like a beefy Zapdos. The fact that Zapdos is the Blissey switch is pretty weird, by the way. Something's going on. I know what's going on, but... yeah. So Siglet already lost 4 Ice Beam PP at this point, by the way. A fourth of them. It looks like it's a 3k on Zapdos though. And he wishes, so it's not a 3k anymore. I don't know about that wish, unless he's going to Titar. Or Skarm, yeah. Okay, heals the Skarm. Gonna get a second layer. Nicely played so far. Oh, okay. What is this? You're Searing. Yeah, to think this set used to be the Zapdos. It doesn't get second layer thanks to the faster roll from Sleep Talk. So this is PDF Rest Talk, good old. Yeah, you can one-on-one Blissey because... oh, yeah, you shouldn't waste your Ice Beam like that. I know you're saying in the chat you messed up, but yeah. At this point, like clicking Ice Beam on Zapdos at any point where you cannot return a 3KO is just wasting PPs. Yeah, you should toss and not beam, you know. I mean, you know it. I'm not gonna spend too much time explaining why, but... maybe you're fishing for a crit or a freeze, but... yeah, just lost so many PPs already. In fact, already half the Ice Beam PPs have been wasted. Can barely kill Zapdos with Blissey at this point. Titar coming in though. Focus Punch on the Jirachi, interesting. 36, so this is defensive Jirachi, looking Fist Death too. HP fight. Oh, never mind, that's just not max attack Titar. I'm guessing you are the either Pursuit, but it's HP fight on the opposite side. Titar was looking like a good breaker so far, but yeah, took 50. It's fine, it's fine. Siglet situation is under control. Dice is looking a Superman-esque team. Jirachi coming in. Nice. Is it gonna wish? That burn sucks, by the way. That burn fucking sucks, but I think you shouldn't have risked this. I guess you were afraid of Wish Protect. But HP fight rarely has the room to fit Wish and Protect. I think that was definitely a burn to avoid. Should have gone like Blissey or even Titar. No, Titar is probably not the play. I don't know what you have in the back at this point. Even Zapdos is fine on Jirachi. Yeah, now, yeah, Skarmory being burned sucks too because Flygon is gonna beat it now eventually. Yeah, very Superman-esque team from DICE. 4 immune. Even Sped have Zapdos like the good old days. Jirachi taking the Swampert slot. DD-Tar as the T-Tar of choice is kinda surprising to me. I feel like I would use 4 attacks myself because I wanna use the bulk. Since Superman-esque team have some very troubling weaknesses, like team from DICE kinda get fucking bopped by like CM Jirachi. Especially Ice Punch variant. Okay, get to Wish. Okay, Skarm goes Tita on the T-Bolt or War. Very nice roll from DICE here. Such a good roll. This Zapdos is gonna be absolutely incredibly annoying to deal with. Yeah, Blissey just takes spikes and F to softball. Zapdos on Zapdos is okay, I guess. Depends on the Siglet set though. Siglet probably doesn't have rest. Which means he doesn't wanna... Yeah, oh my god, dude, 53? How did that do so much? That's defensive Zapdos. Is that mixed Zapdos with Battle Pass? That's gotta be like mixed Naive or something. That's gotta be mixed Zapdos, yeah. Oh, that's the worst matchup then. Yeah, Breloom, okay. Breloom confirms it. Okay, at least you get to stop the Zapdos a little bit. The thing is, Gengar is chilling. Oh, it's SD. Okay, you pick the run move. Is he gonna go Gengar now? Yep. So this was Pursuit Tita, yeah, but now the thing is Tita is way too low to take care of Gengar. That's the problem with those Breloom. That's the biggest downside of Breloom. When for some reason you cannot kill the Gengar, then Breloom becomes completely useless. That's one of the worst feelings. Oh, it's turn 2? Man. And you got to dodge the Wisp. Otherwise you were even more cooked. Yeah, I would say probably ends. The thing is keep in mind he's very low on Ice Beam. Maybe he wants to keep them for Flygon and Gengar. And now he's just losing PPs. Okay. Dude, mix Zapdos against Flygon too, that just sucks. No progress. Oh my god, never mind, that did 43. Yeah, it's probably just a slow death rating. Spikes were taunt, so not even... Oh, could be toxic actually. Let's protect against Roar. HP Bug. I like the choice of move here from DICE, honestly. Toxic, HP Bug, Earthquake is pretty good in this team. Gives you something for Celebi, which is a threat. Toxic Protect can't deal with Zapdos, so you don't need Rock Slide. Can deal with Moltres too. Then you have the Stab Earthquake. Toxic Protect just very good in general against Swampert and the like. Pretty solid team for DICE, no lie. Very good take on Superman. The only thing I'm not sure about is the DD-Tar, honestly. And now Zapdos is waking up. Blissey doesn't even have enough Ice Beam TP to beat the Zapdos, I think. Yeah. Just gonna get phased. And eventually T-Tar and Breloom die to spikes. Oh, it's Metagross last. With HP Fire, interesting. I guess the team is weak to DD-Tar, but Breloom allows you to cheat a little bit. So if you have Mach Punch to revenge it. Rock Resist was definitely expected with leftovers too for Aerodactyl. Yeah, but you just... Even Flygon just fucking wins now. Goes to Zapdos. Wonder why isn't going to Gengar. Oh, yeah, dude, I like Destiny Bond in those teams. Those teams are so reliant on spikes. We'll always turn Destiny Bond. I like this set a lot. I think with Destiny Bond to remove Claydol is very nice here. Yeah, GG. Well, Dice team from Dice, honestly. I'm gonna keep it on the side. I know it's very honestly, Siglet team is pretty good too, guys. He just had a poor matchup against this Zapdos. And mismanaged the T-Tar a little bit. The burn on Skarmory also sucked, honestly. The problem sometimes with Superman, it's a bit hard to kill some Skarmory. Like, Flygon was 3 leftovers for Skarm. Yeah, man. I'm gonna put that team on the side for later. That's one of my favorite teams from today. Siglet's team is pretty nice, though. I like it. The team I brought is pretty good. I brought it versus you in an individual White Time Rover, and I lost. Yeah, it's a good team, honestly. I like how Breloom allows you to cheat a little bit on the rock resist department. It's very offensive despite the Skarmblaze part. So you have some defensive backbone in the early game and then you can go wild. My only problem with it, I guess, it's pretty slow for an offensive leaning team. So it's nothing like, it's very slow, honestly. Maybe your Zapdos is max speed, which would help. But I don't know if you can invest max speed on mixed Zapdos. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can't. You need, like, Lonely. I like the team, though. Okay, next game is Gaku against Shino Itsuki. You might not know this person, but I've played them in ADV. What was it again? ADV Open on PP. I thought they were not bad and knew what they were doing, so I want to watch this game because Gaku obviously is someone who knows what he's doing. So let's see. Tita lead Ditto. Switch to Skarm. Okay. They both have the stream strategy so far. Oh, you hate to see, dude. You hate to be in this situation. Having the slower Skarm facing Taunt Skarm with a Skarm team. Okay, at least Moltres is like a good Skarmoid deterrent. Nice double back to get the spikes. Very nice from Gaku. Get this. Oh, it's Fire Blast Moltres. Fire Blast BC. This looks like an old take on TSS. Fire Blast BC is so uncommon nowadays. 300 to KO, so I'm guessing Gaku is gonna switch. Is he gonna punish the switch with like Toxic? Yep. Man. Shinotsuki playing very well so far. It looks like Gaku is weak, is soft against this Blissey. Okay, so this looks like Spedev Jirachi with Calm and Blaze. That's unusual. That's very unusual, actually. Usually you have one of the two, but not both of them. This guy is prepared for special attacker, or even as Aerodactyl. So what's the rock resist from Gaku? We do not know. Ichino decides to double instantly, punishing the rock resist switch-in. And reveals his last in the process. I wonder if we could have just gone back to Skarmory here, honestly. If you're predicting a switch, you might as well go to Skarm, not reveal your last, and get another layer of spikes. I think that's what I would have done. Gaku doesn't look good against Zapdos, by the way. Yep. Okay. I mean, Jirachi it's fine, but 6 spikes damage, and it's not like the best T-ball switch-in. Okay, Gaku has Pelef Jirachi 2 with HP fights. Very nice reveal. That's the second HP fight Jirachi in a row that we're seeing. Oh, by the way, I don't know about this this focus punch, because when the Jirachi is like under a wish, it doesn't risk much by staying on T-Tyre even if it's Earthquake. So you can fish with Fire Punch or Body Slam. Using Focus Punch in this situation doesn't do much besides revealing your set. Okay, switches into Jirachi, which comfortably woos Gaku's. Yeah, T-Tyre being toxic fucking sucks though now. Focus Punch again, just like we said. There is not much progress being made right now. Okay, Moltres on Wish goes to Blissey though. Yo, the matchup for Shinosuke looking pretty good right now. How is Gaku winning this, honestly? Offensive Swampert could do it. Yeah, dude, this Blissey is gonna be so suffocating. Guess you're trying to Wish Tech the Fire Blast. Only 4 PPs to go. Jirachi can do it. Probably got us. Oh, it's not Protect. Right, HP fighting, like sometimes it's trouble fitting the Protect slot, and we can see it here. Just fucking dead. Scum is back to full. I guess you can just go Zapdos or even your own Scum. Or you can Fire Blast again. And you crit and you kill the Skarmory for good. Yep. I feel like Aerodactyl is just gonna sweep with double H2 because T-Tyre is poisoned. Skarmory being alive isn't really needed much beside being a meat shield and getting another spikes in the field. Further punishing the Swampert later. Interesting team from Shino, honestly. I like it too. What do you guys think about the team from Shino Itsuki here? Spell of Jirachi plus Blissey is so uncommon together. I guess it's... no, it's fine. Even against spikes, like Jirachi isn't just like... isn't that weak. I don't like it. What do you not like about it? Even if speed in the form of Aerodactyl, Zapdos to help against water special attackers, which are usually kind of a problem with Jirachi. Oh yeah, he got Toxic the Swampert now. So Aerodactyl just gonna slap. Oh yeah, you're right. I watched PHP fighting, you're right. There is a clear weakness to... some physical attacker, I'll give you that. Maybe Jirachi should be physical defensive here. In fact, if you look at it, this is the team that Stormmaster used against me in SPL, but with Aerodactyl over Breloom. So more speed to make up for the disruption of Breloom. Also means you do not have to use Pursuit Eater. Yeah, it's a bit like on the cheating side against some physical attackers. But even like DD Mans is a threat for sure. Even DD Mans is a big threat. I would use Fist Dev Jirachi on this team. Refresh Swampert, giving a chance. But it's gonna take the Earthquake from T-Tyre. And then it's gonna be forced out by Zapdos, effectively taking spikes damage again. Gengar is at full though. Gengar at full can technically handle Aero, like you can Wisp Aero, but do you even win at this point? No, Zapdos wins anyway, yeah. Zapdos was a big threat for Gaku. That's why I don't really like Jirachi as the Soul Spade F switch. It feels very soft. I think Gaku's team was way too soft against Electric, to be fair. He's got Protect less Jirachi, and you have Moltres to further, to make you even weaker to Electrics. I like this team though, from Shino. We'll keep it on the side for later. So which game is next? How many times have I been streaming? Already 2 hours. There are a bunch of games I want to feature, but I don't want the stream to be too long. I feel like it's gonna be annoying at some point for you guys. I technically have 2 best of 3 from ADV League on Mushimusha server. And I have the game from Rune of Alph Premier League. I need to make a choice. Let's watch Siglet Ends and Deal Johnny. Let's watch a few people that we didn't see. Or that we are not gonna see. And Deal Johnny G2. We're gonna watch this one because... so we can see those 2 players. Johnny G2 is very good on the ladder. And he won, I think he won an ADV Open. Endil was in SPL and he won a seasonal. Zapdos Ditto. Both doing damage in... wait. Okay, so it's both Spedev Zapdos on the lead position. Balan passing out. Celebi coming in. So Endil could be Zapdug. Could be Zapdug. We have Salamence on Johnny's side. Balan passing out to go back to Zapdos. Balan passing out again. To T-Tar to threaten Fire Fortress away. Back to Zapdos. Endil fighting for the momentum right now and doing well. But yeah, Johnny gets a free spikes here. Nicely played from him. If he's facing Zapdug, getting the free spikes is pretty big now because Blissey can take on Duckshio. Well, some of them. He actually goes Blissey. Oh, okay. Never mind. So, in this situation... Blissey can kill the Duckshio with Ice Beam unless he's not modest, or unless he's facing the super fat Duck spread that tanks Ice Beam after 1 spike that BKC posted in the forums. It's not the most common Duckshio, but it could be. I'm guessing Endil has it, because otherwise he wouldn't go Duckshio like this though. Beating up the Blissey. As we see Ice Beam not killing. Yo. If Duckshio doesn't unfreeze, that's like just rage quitting inducing. Okay, I was gonna say rage quit inducing, but it unfreezes and kills the Blissey. So Duckshio is traded for Blissey. Obviously, Endil was looking for this trade, so it probably some special attack in the back. Johnny has a speed of Zapdos to help, but it's weakened. Oh, DD Dieter. Oh, you don't like to see it. What? Dude. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let me think this through. So yes, support. He's definitely pursue Titar because he has Fortress. So I'm guessing that's why Endil decided to DD again. And the only fear was Titar clicking a fighting move, which could happen, but it's not the most common coverage on Diditar. On Pursue Titar. Oh, nice Salamence to get... oh, I was gonna say nice Salamence to get Intimidate going, but Endil just DDs again. So now what? Go Titar goes from... Oh man. Endil making all the right call. Yo, he's so behind. Rascal is doing so much. What is this? What is this Swampert spread? Rascal did so much there. And he did this on the Protect, man. Endil made... Like, Endil read all the input from Johnny. Yeah, Titar just... It's DD. It's leftovers too, by the way. I just noticed. Okay, managed to counter the T-Tar, but it's over at this point. He lost way too much resource dealing with the T-Tar. Man, what a wash. Andy has been big on Zapdoggy, like he uses so much. Sometimes he even uses it without Swampert, so he ends up being very, very weak to Aerodactyl. H-Pump the Zapdos. Yeah, I just loses to... Wait, Zapdos doing his best? Yeah, it just eventually doesn't get the rolls. Johnny G's team was pretty solid. In fact, I wonder if this isn't straight up the import from Starmaster, the team that he used in SPL against August with triple roll, Mance, Swampert, and Zapdos. Meanwhile, Andil and Zapdog and T-Tar just went ham. GG. Okay. Wait, where did I put the Wood of Alpia game? Okay, guys, so it's been almost 2 hours and a half of stream. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna watch 2 quick games of Ruin of Alpl, and then we'll finish with 2 best of 3. So Edgeclad Pack and Siglet ends for Ruin of Alpl. I'll watch those 2, and then I'm gonna finish with 2 good best of 3. I kept the best for the last. So Edgeclad Pack. I like watching Edgeclad again because he always uses fun teams. I think he used aggro in this game. Oh, this choice Ben T-Tar. Completely rocking the Scumrace wall. I don't know about staying in here. Oh, you got flinch too? Scumrace is pretty much dead. No spikes on the field. That's pretty dire. Even had the Metagross in the back, man. Yeah, that Scumrace tail, it's not good. Good Scumrace back though. Can get some leftovers. There he is, guys. Got aggro on Taunt, that's pretty nice. Focus Punch. Kills the Scarm. Stormy coming in. I think Ashclat has... Celebi, yeah, to deal with Stormy. Not ideal though. You're always one... I wonder why it didn't fish with Ice Beam there. It was pretty free in my opinion. I feel like that was a free fish with Ice Beam. Goes to his own Stormy against Mixman. Stormy is actually like so underratedly good against Mixmans if they don't carry HP Grass, and a lot of them are dropping it at the moment. Got to spin. Pack's team is pretty weird, by the way. Like, we don't really see Jolt Stormy with Sments. It's not common at all. Usually Gengar for this situation, you know, because you wanna keep the spikes. Yeah, looks like Spike's just gonna... It's gonna struggle making offensive progress now. But at least for attacks, T-Tar is a threat. Ashcat doesn't have something like a very strong bulky water. Oh, but it's on a timer now. Very good Toxic from Ashcat, by the way. I think Pack tried to punish the second spike. But Toxic was definitely the better choice here. Rather than getting another layer. Putting T-Tar on a timer is more important. Okay, so I guess he's going back to Scarm here. Maybe recover once. Yeah, recover once, it's fine. Just has to watch out for Stormy axing the Celebi. Which often happens, by the way. Metagross. Yeah, it's not even like going for it. I guess Metagross is a threat though, because Skarmo is pretty low. No, he has bulky Stormy, right? How much is Earthquake doing? Oh, it's HP Bug. Okay. That's pretty good. HP Bug makes sense in this team. Celebi is annoying for both Jolteon and Stormy. Okay, but Skarmory comes back. So now he's pushing that. Oh, that's a counter. Wait, protect counter, by the way. Not even will wins. Okay. I don't know what to think about counter Skarm. It's only H-Clat who uses it. Why is he recovering? The Metagross is just getting leftovers back. Yeah, he realized that. Just served it down. That's a crazy Rock Slide, by the way. I think he tried to catch the Mance. Yeah, now he can actually stay in and Rock Slide down the Metagross. I don't think he really need Choice Band Top or anything else. Might as well get damage on Metagross, which was a threat. What does Aggron do in OU? Punish ban Metagross and Lax? It's not that good, honestly. It's just like H-Clat having fun with it. It's kind of like Metagross because it's immune to Toxic and has physical presence. Except instead of Boom, you pressure Skarmory a bit more thanks to Focus Punch. Yeah, it's Toxic Immune PK Sitar. That's a good way to... It's got T-Wave, by the way. T-Wave can be fun. Dude, this team is a rock spam. Like, dude, look at this rock spam. He's got it all. He's got it all. Swag run. Dude, it ate Earthquake, by the way, from Max Attack Titar. So bulky. Oh, it's HP Bug. It's not even Earthquake. I think is it not Earthquake? Or did he try to catch Storm? Nah. Okay, Aerodactyl against Mance. He has to watch out for... Oh, it's Mixed Mance, never mind. You don't fear anything by staying and Rock Sliding. Unless it was H-Pump, but I doubt it. I mean, it was Rock Slide actually, but Rock Slide is on one shot from Mixed Mance. I'm gonna calc just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure Mixed Mance with Rock Slide still doesn't kill Aerodactyl. I'm gonna check though. Yeah, it doesn't even come close. Max Attack Mance doesn't even kill Aerodactyl, so you need the boost. And now he finishes the game with Aero. Nice team from H-Clat, honestly. It's a pretty good take on Aggron, I would say. Just spamming the physical side with spikes and having Aerodactyl finish the job with the backbone of Celebi Stormy. Not too bad. But I don't think I will make the Counter Scam though. That's pretty interesting. Can't think of a situation where I would really want Counter Scam. I guess Counter Scam is actually useful for Metagross though. Because this team is definitely weak to Metagross. You don't want to rely on Stormy too much. Yeah. Pretty good for Choice Band Gross, no lie. Interesting team. Now we got Ains Siglet. Oh, I know. I'm sorry in advance for this game, and I could honestly just go without commenting, because it's gonna be a quick one. So we got the Jinx lead from Siglet. Whenever Jinx faces slower Pokemon, you love to see it. Look at Ice Beam doing 34 to Metagross, by the way. Usually there is a Dug in the back, so even Metagross... Oh, Boom on sub too. Well, is it gonna Ice Beam the Gyarados? Yeah. Doing a shit ton, by the way. The Jinx already put Stormy to sleep, cut the Metagross dead, and it's 70% on Gyarados. Okay, Heracross coming in on Ariyama. Breakbreak doing 30, by the way. What? Why is it doing so much? It's not even Choice Band Ariyama. Solence. On Brick Break again. Sword Dance again. That's pretty greedy. But I guess he kinda needs it. I guess you tank Rock Slide. That Focus Punch kills you. Was Aoyama even Focus Punch to prevent this from happening? Maybe Ant like try to overpredict a little too much. I guess honestly, if I'm in Ant's position, I'm so far behind at this point that I don't know, might as well try to make crazy reads from Siglet. Like breaking, expecting the attack on Focus Punch or whatever. Yeah, okay, and then he just gets thrown by Heracross. Rip. What is this team from Siglet, by the way? Jinx, Snorlax, Heracross, so I'm guessing, is there even a Doug? Chilling? Removing Doug early thanks to Jinx lead to have Heracross in the back sounds pretty interesting. Did you have Doug, Siglet? Ains is addicted to Stormy, by the way. This team is freaking slow, though. Fastest Pokemon, what seems to be bulky Stormy. Ah, that's annoying. Back is Doug Metacloon. Okay, yeah, that's a team, like, I get it. Because if you're using Jinx Doug, you obviously have, like, big defensive flaws. Suicune feeds those teams because Suicune has, like, godlike stats, so it's useful in every situation. Not the best, but good everywhere. Yeah. Well, it happens. I would like... I do like the idea of Jinx Doug into Heracross. The thing is, you have 3 Pokemon with 0 defensive value. So you have to make up for that with 3 Pokemon. I think it's impossible to have a good variant team, though. With these 3 together. But not bad, not pretty fun. What about ends? Taunt Gyarados beats Toxic Storm. So does Guts Yama. And then you have Stormy against Red Pack. Yeah. Okay. I mean, is that really it though? Like, just want a team that beats Kamori? What's the other ID beside it? I mean, Aoyama can be a one-man army. It's supported by Celebi and Stormy. Metagross, Boom, Gyarados, Cleans. Interesting game, interesting teams. Hello, Vint. Interesting team from both sides, honestly. Okay, guys. Now we are going to the meat of the subject. To close this off, we are gonna watch two best of 3 for ADV League on Mushimusha server. The first one is between Kurt and Alex. So let's watch this one first. Kurt's known as a Jolteon spammer. He loves Spike, he loves Jolt. Alex isn't known for particularly anything, I believe, playstyle wise. Let's see. Cheetah lead. Usually Kurt goes Skarmory here and gets the spikes going because his team needs spikes ASAP. That's what we're seeing. Okay, the fact that Celebi is the switching to Skarmory is a pretty bad look, not gonna lie. Especially when the move you have to click is Leech Seed. That's not a good looks from Alex. Okay. Getting Stormy rolled in as your city though is pretty nice. I think Kurt is gonna try to keep the spikes. Nope, he goes Jolteon. Okay, Baron pass out to Skarm, most likely. Yep. Getting the spikes up again. Alex team, kind of weird. to see Snorlax with Tommy like that. Makes sense though, because Snorlax 8 spikes. Okay, Gengar coming in. He got the spike going, so now he can go on the offensive with Gengar and Jolteon. Back to T-Tar, pivoting around Focus Punch. Very nicely played from Kurt so far. Kurt knows how to play this team perfectly. It's all about maintaining the offensive pressure. He's PK Tar, so he forced Celebi out. Goes to Skarm. Skarm is pretty low. Attack race kinda sucks too, because now you cannot get second spikes. Oh, never mind, he can because he's faster. Was he taunt Skarmory with speed? Possibly. So Swampert comes in. I know Kurt has been a fan of my Swampert set. Protect Surf, Roar, and Focus Punch, which works incredibly well in those high tempo spikes offense. Yep, looking like it. Celebi isn't the free switch anymore because you can roar it and get the spikes. Yeah, now it's a bunch of 50-50 between going Gengar on spin or going on Jolteon on like anything else. I have to dip now, bro, but great stream. Hope to see more ADV Monday in future, and hopefully I have some games actually thought of watch. Yo, thanks, Ants. Thanks again for the bits. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for giving us content too by using innovative team and playing the tier. I'm sure you will be featured on those the stream plenty of time. Don't worry. And just gotta play Goon once or twice. I mean, you played well against Pokology, to be fair. It wasn't terrible. Just got washed by there across. It's happened. I got my fair share of 6-0 myself. This team is based on... Okay, the scam pressure is janky. Okay, so we got another Starmie in... No, I just went back. Okay, so he went Gengar on the Rapid Spin. So North Camry also took Spikes damage. T-Tar coming in on... Oh my god, this double is so good, by the way. So now you can Baton Pass out. Yeah, I think T-Tar had to stay in here, because you're just taking Spikes and giving away momentum by going Snorlax. Oh, there is just a Flygon. It's perfect. Spikes immune, T-Tar counter. Gengar coming in. It's a bunch of 50-50. You wanna punish the switch, but you don't wanna restrain in. Willow is the T-Tar. It's Lum. Interesting. Was it... It's Pursuit Lum. But Kurt is EV to tank this, so he can spin block with Gengar once again later. Okay, T-Tar is dead. Look at Swampert just like taking no shit. Okay, good Celebi, so you can actually heal it. The thing is, you're just giving away the momentum because the recover is forced at this point. Is Kurt's gonna Focus Punch a Flygon? Baton Pass, yeah, sack T-Tar, so you don't take Focus Punch on Flygon, get the Flygon in. Metagross actually, pretty nice. The thing is, Swampert can... Oh, nice crit. Swampert can... see ya, dude. See ya around the ends again. Yeah, Swampert with Protect. That's why I like this set a lot on offense. You can... So remember when I posted this set, I was like, you wanna use Swampert on those offense as a defensive backbone Pokemon. But then, without Protect, it just slowly dies to everything. And now you can see how it works. Because you have Roar to punish typical Swampert switch-in with Spikes. And you do have Protect to stick around against the lack of Metagross and Flygon. I think it's a perfect fit. The only thing that sucks is since you're using Jolteon Gengar, you don't want to give free heal to Blissey, but then you can Focus Punch it too. And then Kurtz make the perfect, once again, the great mid-ground of going Jolteon against Stormy. No spin coming. Yeah, okay, now you can Baton Pass out to Snorlax pretty safely, because even if you Focus Punch, you will see it from miles away. Gotta watch out for the paralysis, does it get it? It does not. Okay, Rock Slide here. Good play from Alex. But Swampert can still come in. The miss kind of make up for the crit from earlier. Is he gonna roll? Yep. Celebi getting low too. Even Storm is super low. Yeah, now he's weakening the meta growth. He's getting in range of Jolteon. Sure you weren't just bad? Yeah, all trolling each other. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Celebi getting phased in. Get to heal. You look at Swampert, by the way. Eating so much of leftovers alone. Already back to 60. Okay, you click Leech Seed, but doesn't even make any progress. Like, you still have to switch out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that worked perfectly, I guess. Zapdos. So usually I like Drill Peck Zapdos. Yeah, I like Drill Peck Zapdos on those teams. You wanna punish Blissey and Celebi. Okay, Alex playing well. Sort of. The thing is, without spikes, he's not making much damage from Leech Seed. If he had the spikes, that would be much better. Flygon is the big threat though. But he still has to predict around... oh my god. Is that Choice Band? I forgot. No, I'm not sure. Not sure if it's Choice Band. Because Zapdos, Drill Peck Zapdos are usually lonely. But even then, Flygon is weak, so it's gotta be Choice Band to still do this much. Yeah, okay. The flinch was pretty big then, because getting Flygon weakened would have been nice for Titar. Okay, Stormy coming in to revenge kill Gengar is okay for Kurtz because Stormy is like, can't switch in into Swampert anymore. Plus, you keep the spikes now. Get to keep the spikes. Celebi is really rough right now. Titar on Leech. Gonna treat on HP. Okay, the thing is, Alex knows that he loses to Jolteon straight up if it's HP Ice. Oh my god, this Swampert in is so good. Oh, nice Earthquake from Alex. Nice Earthquake. Yeah, he's sacking Swampert to Celebi, so he rolls. Yo, Alex played this sequence really well. Alex played this sequence really well to stay in the game. He sends Jolteon, making him fear. Okay, Kurtz is making Alex fear its HP Ice. And it is HP Ice, which is pretty good for this endgame against Celebi and Flygon. Metagross is almost dead. This will be pivot less for Alex to use. Yeah, it's definitely Ice. I agree on this team. Okay, and now he has to... Oh, that power is big. And power is very, very nice because Titar gets to its speed. Dude. Did Alex choke here, technically? No, he didn't. He wanted to Leech Seed the potential Jolteon Stain, and he tried to mid-ground Titar, but I feel like Baton Pass would have won. The thing is, yeah, he knows that if he Baton Pass on HP Ice, he loses the game. That's the thing, though. Just a bunch of 50-50 against Jolteon teams. If you do not click Leech Seed or Psychic on HP Ice, you lose. So Kurtz make the perfect play of going back to Jolt. Yeah, you can't HP bug here, because if you HP bug the Metagross, Flygon comes in, click Earthquake, kill something, and Celebi wins against Jolteon. Very well played from Kurtz. He knew what he had to do to stay in the game. Still has to predict around Celebi though, because Celebi can still come in. This is the Jolt life. You just have to constantly make the right predict. Yep. Okay. So I'm guessing Kurtz is gonna... Oh, not even Baton Pass is safe if Alex doubles. But Alex doesn't. So Kurtz has to Okay. Once again, 50-50 between switching out. Man. Alex doesn't want to take an HP bug because he knows he's gonna die to Jolteon afterwards. Cuts keep... Oh my god. Now he gets HP bug. What's Celebi hat? 100. Okay. And he actually is roared the last slot too, so you get to rack up Spike's damage against the Jolt. Against the... For the Jolt. Got it again. I think HP Ice kills now. HP Ice 2 KO Celebi from there. And Alex knows it, so he stays in. And now it's just gonna be T-Tar spamming HP Bug. Did Kurtz play this? Oh my god. Prime Jolteon gameplay. This is the kind of games that make you think, wow, Jolteon. Perfect Jolteon is so good. Man. Well. Very well played. Moving on to the second game. Between Alex and Kurtz. Lead T-Tar, focus punching the Suicune on the switch for 31, so this is defensive Suicune. Oh, it looks like Kurtz is using the same team, maybe, opposite or something very similar. Alex is trying to batter down the Suicune. The fact that he has Zapdos into Suicune, defensive Suicune, makes me think this is one of those reset team with Claydol in the back. Jirachi coming. T-Tar coming on Fire Punch. Bet Alex is like... Yeah, there it is, Claydol. Claydol Suicune is like... match made in heaven. Suicune... Skarmory is already low. The thing is... Skarmory can just heal on Claydol. Yeah. But now... Okay. 32. So this is defensive Zapdos. Confirming the fact that the team is pretty beefy from Alex. Try to catch the Claydol with HP Bug here. Claydol hella keeps T-Tar honest because every other move beside Bug is punished. And there was Jolt, yeah. Claydol is always strong against Jolt Spikes. But Skarmory gets to heal off the surf damage by repeatedly coming on Claydol. Without Magnetons, that's what happened though. If you do not have Magneton to actually remove Skarmory from the game, it just eats too much from leftovers against Claydol. Earthquake doing 50. This is gonna get Wish Protected. Oh. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, T-Tar is toxic, right? Yeah. So T-Tar is pretty much dead as well. Jirachi is also good against the kind of team that Kurtz is using. Looking like Alex has an even better matchup. Kurtz is reusing the Swampert. This music is so good, by the way. Okay, get some Spikes damage on Suicune. I wonder why Alex didn't just try to burn a sleep turn earlier. Kurtz is just phasing the Suicune around to force it to rest again later. Oh, this is Wish CM? Wish CM is quite uncommon. That pretty much means there is a Duck in the back for Alex. So I'm guessing Duck Trio, a Razor Reset move somewhere, possibly on Zapdos. Possibly on Zapdos and Suicune. So Kurtz is probably figured it out by now, and it's trying to be a bit more cautious with his T-Tar. Yeah, but every time T-Tar stays in more than 2 turns, it's taking more than 1 turn, it's taking damage from Toxic. Alex is pivoting around it too, which means more Toxic damage. Once T-Tar is out of contention, Jirachi is gonna win too, most likely. Nice team choice from Alex. considering Kurt's tendencies. He gets the burn, so yeah, Scammer is there too. Won't get more than one spikes, so maybe a second one now. Guess Kurt gets a second spikes and then try to make perfect reads. Yeah. Time to make perfect reads with Jolteon and Gengar again. Gonna be rough though. Oh, good soft boy here. Wow, kinda crazy. That's why I like D-Bond. That's why I like Destiny. Yeah, this Seismictos was always coming. That's why I like D-Bond Gengar on those teams. Because even against Claydol, you have protection. Even against Claydol, you can trade and then Jolteon and Spikes stay in. Does he have Rain Dance? Maybe not. It's actually a bit annoying to... Oh, that's a big bit. Miss. It's actually annoying to Rain Dance when Gengar is still alive, because giving leftovers back to Gengar with this kind of team is very annoying. Okay, Jolteon got Toxic, that's a death sentence too. Me and your mom. And I'm laughing like a dumbass at this. Is Kurt still using the same Zapdos in the last slot? Oh yes, that's Tommy this time. Alex can just spin though. Yep. That's why Kurt went to Gengar. Which actually covers the Blissey if he stunned. He is not, most likely. Goes Sampy. Yeah, and he's Focus Punch. 70, good lord, that did so much. Shouldn't do this much with this Swampert spread. Okay, well. Blissey kinda dies to special attackers now with the spikes. Oh, it's Rest Zapdos. Does he not have Razor Reset? I guess he doesn't have to. Oh, maybe it's Sunny Day Duck Trio. Last Duck Trio is Sunny Day, that would make sense. Good. No Razor Reset, okay. Yeah, dude, this Swampert set is really good. It's so good in this high-tempo Spikes team. You can see it in action. Oh, it's trading? Yep. Letting the Duck Trio dies because it can just wish itself. Well, wish the Blissey. Pretty nice wish sack, honestly, from Alex. Very nice way to heal the Blissey. Kurt is playing like a demon to stay in the game though, despite the awful matchup. But it's very, very weak to Jirachi. At least Jirachi is getting down too, man. But Claydol is still alive and kicking. I feel like Kurtz is playing perfectly and Alex is just like doing the bare minimum not to lose. But the matchup is so good that it's working. Yeah, Kurtz has to make like perfect reads every time. At some point, it doesn't work. Okay, full power. Pretty nice from... Oh, is he gonna boom and zap? Does killing zap even help? Yo, Shmon, my man. Thanks for the red, dude. Alex, lazy ass. Thanks for the red, bro. So what's the play here for Kurtz? He loses to all of Blissey, Jirachi, Suicune. Yeah, it's a tournament battle, but it's not live. I'm just watching the replay. It's called being smart in the team builder. Oh, wait. This is in range for Jolteon now. Can Jolteon... Oh, dude, Jolteon be poison fucking sucks, though. And yeah, Blissey can just stay on Swampert. And Suicune wakes up now. Look... Oh, Okay. Big boy, this game ends now. Yeah, now he loses to Blissey. Alex had such a good matchup and Kurtz played its heart out to stay in the game. But yeah, well, Alex did what he had to. So props to him. What about the tiebreaker? Aoyama lead against Zapdos and his fucking drill pack. It's the worst matchup for Aoyama lead. The one drill pack Zapdos. I know the team Curse is using then. It's gonna be Zaploom with Calm. And we are seeing it right now. Good sleep sack from Alex, though wasn't probably gonna get much from Aoyama at this point. Focus Punch on the Stormy, which is gonna do a fuck ton, potentially. Not potentially, did a fuck ton just now. Breloom Ditto. Oh. Okay. Dude, where did that Fire Blast come from? There was a T-Talk coming. Honestly, Breloom hard switching on Blissey in this situation, I don't know. Like Blissey doesn't even have to click softball, so it always clicks status, potentially Ice Beam. Yeah. Gone. Okay, so I'm guessing this is Pursue T-Tar to go with the Breloom. Swampert again. And time for Curse to get his spikes. As usual. Oh, it's faster taunt, man. Okay, so I guess Alex is gonna go T-Tar on or Stormy. Oh, it's Drill Peck. Very nice pack, actually. Might be better than the spikes at this point. Which means Mach Punch Loom kills Stormy too. HP Grass and the Stain. Oh, yeah. Team. I know the moveset from Blissey. It's the cursed 3-attack Blissey. T-Bolt, Ice Beam, Fire Blast. Okay. I mean, I guess at this point he just wants spikes and he's probably gonna win. Yeah. Like, even Swampert wins now. If he's using the same set. Was expecting the Metagross. It's person no Focus Punch. Yeah. Just lose to Bliss and Swampert now. Nice dodge. That's why I hate using Fire Blast Blissey. If you dodge one versus Skarmory is still way too hurty and you are losing so much PP in the process. I just use Flamethrower personally. Oh, Kurtz knew it too. That doesn't help for sure. Okay, but Kurtz make my Swampert so proud. Yeah, he just wins. And now Blissey just dies to Focus Punch. I'm guessing. Oh, Alex doing whatever it takes to save the game. I mean, Alex loses to Breloom now. Doesn't matter, he can just spam a Focus Punch and Breloom cleans. Go on, GG. I'm fast skipping. Yep. Pretty nice series, honestly. The last game was just completely one-sided, but the first game was insane. Second game was very well played from both sides, I would say. And now, for the finish, guys, we have Cowboy Dan against H-Clat. Best of 3. For, once again, ADV Premier League. This is gonna be the last game I narrate on the stream. H-Clat Cowboy Dan. Let's watch. Chicha lead. So both of those guys are known for using offense, by the way, with a lot of neat techs. So I'm sure we're gonna be surprised here and there. Hey, have a good night of sleep, Pikachu. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Okay, let's watch this. So we already have a Ridge Rock lead from Cowboy Dan, which is not common. It reveals Superpower on the Switch. Was probably using Superpower for the one-shot on T-Tar, but Superpowered into Stormy. Back to Tita on the Jirachi. Skarmory trying to get the spikes. Is H-Class using the Aggron team again? Very nice Mixmans, by the way. Entry. Getting a nice focus Fire Blast. I don't think I've ever seen Regirock Mixmans before, by the way, so this is already quite novel. Goes back to Titar. I think that if this is the same team, it's Choice Band Titar too, so... Yeah. Oh, it's not okay. It's leftovers. Yeah, Regirock... Oh man. Crit Rock Slide for max attack did 42, that's nothing. Doesn't want to die to Superpower. Dude, the Rock Slide did a good amount to Skarmory too. How much does it do to Stormy? Not enough, sadly. Stormy can recover store this. And it probably threatened the kill with Surf, so he's switching out H-Clat. Yeah. Maybe he didn't want to recover on potential boom, so that's why he served. Oh, Subsian? Or third 3 attacks? Stab HP Grass. So could be the same Subsian set that Gorex was using earlier against Shabba. Goes Breloom. Okay. Very offensive team from Cowboy. Scammer is dead, only got 1 spike, that's fine. Oh man. You hate to see Aerodactyl with this kind of team though. Outspeed and treat and kills on everything. Okay, so that's a free Dragon Claw technically. He decides to switch it. Oh, I know why he's going Titor. You probably want to pursue this. Yep. 47. Salamet's pivoting on a potential Earthquake. Yep. Nicely played. Salamet, the typing is so good to pivot alongside pretty much everything when you pair it with like Titar or even Metagross. Just need a good switch into special attackers like Stormy that eat into the weakness of those guys. So far, like, he's so weak to Stormy, Cowboy. I wonder if he has something for it. Goes Mance on Celebi. Good, Cowboy Dan is playing very well. Oh, didn't Fire Blast there. Very nice play from H-Clat. I think he predicted maybe, I mean, Celebi was tanking the Fire Blast, that's probably why he stayed in. Yeah, it's better than Celebi, so was tanking the Fire Blast and was gonna kill Mance all day. It's even Psychic HP Grass, which just sucks for H-Clat to deal with. Celebi looking unbeatable right now. Ice Punch HP Grass with sub, what? What is this? Okay, so Breloom can spore something here. Breloom, Celebi is still very earthy though. Oh, didn't spore. Wait, Breloom is faster. Oh, dude. Faster with HP Bug, I would say. I don't think Ghost killed. Okay, so Breloom was dead though. Okay. Oh, there is the Aggron. Just not Choice Band Titar now. Does he have Earthquake? Nope. Roxanne doing jack shit, but got the flinch. It ate! Dude, that's 120. That's 124 times. Oh my god. It really ate this. The Aggron is so bulky. This is the first game. I'm gonna narrate all of them. Don't worry. Yeah, I think H-Clat wins now. Assuming he's yeah, okay, just Rock Slide here. And he wins with Aerodactyl. Cool games. The aggron is so bulky, what the fuck, man? What was this Jirachi set, I wonder? Was it sub-CM with gross ice coverage? No T-Bolt? That sounds very sus. Completely walled by Skarmory too. But I guess like most Skarmory just don't come in on Jirachi ever. So by the time Jirachi set up, Skarmory is dead or it's taking plus 1 or 2 Ice Punch. Dude, it was super power too. Like it's not even, it's stronger than Earthquake. What a game. Then we have game 2. Yeah, walled by Jirachi though. I guess you can freeze it. Wait. This is going fast already. Metagross lead against Titar. Looking like Choice Band Boom strategies to remove bulky water. But H-Clat has the Moltres. I don't know if that's the Pokemon you wanted to remove for Cowboy Dan. Calm Mind on Spike. Maybe he was hoping to boom the Scam. Okay, it's offensive Suicune though, because Surf's doing a shitload of +1. Toxic, is it Protect 2? Does H-Clat have like Celebi? Oh, nice CM, very nice CM. I don't think H-Clat's gonna run Blissey. What? There it is. The thing is, it's slower, and the Suicune is at +2, so you can definitely trade the Suicune for Lantern here. Oh, the H-Clat tried to be cute and catch the switch out. I mean, I guess it works out because Suicune is probably revenge killed by something. Oh, it's Rest. Oh, it was Crocoon, okay. And he has Jumpluff to deal with it. I'm guessing it was Crocoon and not Ice Beam last, but I doubt it. Leech Seed, okay. Jirachi coming in. Choice Band Metagross into Suicune and Jirachi is quite unheard of too. Sleep Powder? No, Leech Seed first. Ice Punch. So this could be sub-CM. Is there a Doctor in the back? Okay, this is special offense. With Metagross lead, interestingly enough. It's true that special offense kinda struggle with Skarmory sometimes. The thing, Jumpluff is usually used with 0 HP EV. Not IV, but EV. And it's like full speed F. So you get to heal more from Lechidia. HP Bug on the switch, so once again, H-Clat's a big fan of full-on BKC Torn. Can't blame him, it's so good in offense. Slorton taking absolutely jack shit from Surf, by the way. Era? Yo, what is going on? Triton's a Focus Punch on the switch. Was a pretty sick one. Mega Horn effectively killing Swampert. Okay. The Heracross seems to be stay like Berry. Probably sub one of those sub Focus Punch sets. Yo, Music C. Welcome to the stream. First time I see your name. Lantern and Jumpluff actually tag teaming the Suicune effectively so far. Ice Beam 44, yeah, that's offensive Celebi, I forgot. Nice Breeze too. Is he gonna risk? No. No risk. Sends Jirachi, but it's asleep. Huh. So looking at the game, H-Clat seems to be doing well, but Skarmory isn't gonna kill anything. It's not even Whirlwind, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's Drill Peck, Toxic Protect. Yeah, there is the Dirk finally. Yeah, and Jumpluff cannot kill anything either. But it could win though. So what's gonna happen? I think Jumpluff and Lantern kinda Kinda wins by now. CM. The fact that Camry doesn't have Roar right now is very annoying for Edgeclat. Okay, rest. Keep in mind he's most likely restored, by the way. He's probably gonna click his freely too here. The thing is, Jump Love comes in and anchor the Sleep Talk. Oh, okay. Well, that was the one move you didn't want to see. That even the crit sucks so much here, man. Jump Love was gonna beat that Kun for sure. Because if he doesn't get surf here, you get to sub. You get to sub even if it like Sleep Talk surf on the next turn, then you anchor the Sleep Talk. Oh wow, that sucks. Well, and now Suicune wins. Yep. Oh, that dude, Sleep Talk surf crit. Got to roll surf, got to crit it. That was big. And now the final game for today. Breloom lead against Salamence. Brick Break on the Stormy switch in. Back to Breloom to spore something and get offensive pressure going. Sack the T-Tar to spore. Okay. Nice one. Focus Punch the main switch in for 32. It's McMeghan's since it's clicked Brick Break early. Mac Punch for a bit more damage as it fucking dies from weight. Oh, it's not McMeghan's. It's HP Flying. Oh, it's Choice Band, never mind. So this is gonna die from Pursuit. Oh yeah, Brick Break damage on Stormy was Choice Band, I guess, if it's bulky Stormy. Okay, Snorlax coming in on T-Tar is pretty unusual. Taking the Brick Break too. Earthquake doing a nice... What's the T-Tar item? I'm guessing it's Lum. Probably Lumberry. Nice crunch on the switch, by the way. Get to do a bit more damage on Metagross. Pourquoi il a sac son Breloom top 3? I don't know. I think he sacked Breloom. Bon, je vais répondre en français. Je pense qu'il a sac Breloom parce qu'il savait que pour buter Breloom, il avait besoin de faire HP Flying. Et du coup, c'était un free poursuite après avec T-Tar. Et du coup, il dégage Mens du match. Peut-être qu'il est weak à Mens. Il voulait le poursuite comme ça. Weakens Metagross. Sends Mens on his own. Is it mix? Yep, looking likely at least. Miss on Snorlax, quite big. Snorlax can boom now, probably. And kill something. Oh, counter. Try to counter the Brick Break. If he switches out, Snorlax... Counter on Brick Break is pretty nice because even if he switches out, Snorlax doesn't lose any health, so can still be useful. Decounter again. Yep. Try to counter the Metagross. Mens coming back. And now he booms. And with Intimidate, it's not doing that much. Salamence pivoting on a potential H-Pump, threatening HP Grass now. Magneton. Yeah, it was HP Grass. So what's the play here? Pivot T-Tar into Fire Blast, but T-Tar is sleeping. Dude, okay. Looking at the game, Salamence just fucking wins, by the way. If it's offensive Pert, HP Grass kills, Metagross is in Fire Blast range, and T-Tar is sleeping. So you pivot Magneton and rebuilds Endure. Endure Selak Berry most likely, which allows it to counter play Mens for now. And he paralyzed it, okay. So Mens is effectively handled. It looks like H-Clat Last doesn't deal well with Magneton either, which is why he stayed in. Wait, feel like he could have gone a Stormy here on the Swampert. It wasn't much to lose in my opinion, unless you want to keep Stormy for Metagross. Reveal Scizor. SD on Pump. Pump doing not enough. Endure, okay. Oh, it's Sailor too. So this sweeps, unless... Yeah, it's offensive per dice, yeah. Oh my god, dude, it's anti-metagross. Which is actually faster. Okay, keep Sizor, because Sizor gonna kill Tyranitar. Yeah, a good play from H-Clat. He sacks Metagross and revenge kill with Stormy. Okay. So Sizor should outspeed and kill Titar. Switches in. It woke up after one turn and we will end your Selak Berry too. Good lord. What the fuck is going on? It's Crunch. Oh, dude. Exactly what he needed. Oh my god. I would be so mad if I was H-Clat. Oh, dude. How many Selak Berry was dead? He had Anti-Selak Magneton, Anti-Selak Metagross, Anti-Selak Titar. And he needed all of those to stay in the game. What the fuck? Dude, this was like a Yu-Gi-Oh game. You activated my trap card. No, you activated my magic spell. This is like prime Yu-Gi-Oh moment. Every time he had an ace up his sleeve. It was Selak per 2. What a game. That was definitely the best game to finish this stream. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. So, my favorite team from today. The favorite game is definitely the last one. Okay, so I know it looks terrible. Oh my god, it looks so bad. I think honestly the sets that I remember the most for today, that I may use in the future, is Selak Berry Celebi. I'm a big fan of Celebi myself. So having Calm Mind or Sword Dance Celebi, you tank a hit in the... At minus 25, you button pass a speed boost. And we've seen in this game right now between Cowboydan and H-Clad that Selak Berry is actually so clutch in ADV. I'm a big fan myself, by the way. Yeah, the Jolteon game was amazing. The first one from Kurtz played so well. Perfect game to describe how Jolteon is never out of a game as long as you have spikes. Add Gengar to spin block. That's like, if you don't use Gengar with Jolteon, you're bad. You're just fishing. But yeah, Selak Berry is such a clutch item for offense. I feel like it can get you out of so much situation out of nowhere. H-Clad Cowboydan was the prime example of that. So I think Selak Berry is an underrated item in general. I like it. I like the idea of using it on Celebi because it's a button passer, so got many opportunities to reverse a game. Selak Berry is kinda clutch by itself because you can save a game with the Pokemon you're using. The ability to button pass the boost on top of it open the doors for so many strategies and late game comeback. I feel like this has potential on Celebi for sure. As for the team, yeah, Pokology's team was interesting. I like Dice, sorry. I like Dice team. Felt like it was a quite good modern take on Superman. And I like this one from the person who played Gaku. I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I don't want the stream to be too long, and especially for the VOD on YouTube, so people don't feel too turned off by watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was quite fun, honestly, to have you around. And yeah, see ya soon. I will make an announcement on both YouTube community posts and on my Discord channel for the next ADVCast. So if you're interested in more of those, feel free to chill in my Discord. I will make an announcement regarding the next date and time. I'm gonna cut the VOD here.